How is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Need for Speed 2015. I think I managed to fix the gamepad issue. Well, rather than fix, it's like I managed to make it work. I mean, the issue is still there, it's just that it's a workaround. But basically, well, we're in the garage now, but what was the button to go here? So this basically what you gotta do if you want to use the gamepad apparently is go to wheel, because apparently the game supports wheel, and basically unmap everything. To unmap shit you have to basically press a button, like the same button in all of them, and well, eventually the final one will have a button, but you gotta map everything, and also on keyboard just in case. And then, well, the gamepad, you do what you want to map it to, but essentially that's the fix that I did. And it's kind of like a half-ass fix, because there are still some things that don't work properly, like pressing square and circle opens menus for no reason. But at least I think the game works, or at least I want to believe it does. So yeah, right now I'm using a gamepad, so that's good. I think I needed to do a mission with, what was her name? Wait, how do I open a map? Actually, that's a better question. No, not like that. What's the button to open the map on controller, though? Up. Okay, up with the D-pad. So I don't know what's zoom out on the gamepad. I think that's something I have to. Well, it's there. This thing. Oh, the problem is. Okay, well, I think that actually for some reason don't have the ability to teleport here. That's fucked up, dude. It's like if I don't. Okay, just drive there, we will figure it out later. Jesus Christ. I guess that's something I should probably. Wait, it's not this way? It's this way. I think that's something I'll have to figure out later. Well, more sooner than later, really. Like how to trigger the teleport there, but man. It's insane that everything is so broken. It's actually crazy. Very crazy. I need to turn around here. Okay. There. So start event is this one. Yeah, okay. Well, at least the basic things work, but...
So I can run circles around you.
Okay. Wait, what type of race is this? A 1v1 or what? Well, it says a sprint race, but yeah, it is a 1v1. Yeah, I need to figure out how to fix the teleport. Oh yeah, she got a Porsche, I remember that. Hey, how is it going, Kel? No, the gamepad is going well for now. Wow, that's pretty fast. I think that's the point, that it's supposed to show you how extremely powerful the Porsche is, because the objective is not win the sprint race, it's run the sprint race. Anyways, I was about to say, the gamepad works fine, but it still has the issue that I cannot figure out what button you're supposed to press to teleport. That's a little bit of an issue. I'll have to figure it out somehow. I don't know how exactly, but something's gotta happen at some point. The problem is that I cannot even manipulate it with a keyboard, so I'm a little bit concerned about that one, because teleporting is necessary. Like, I'm not gonna drive from place to place, but I can't figure out what button it is. It's possible that I might need to map a keyboard button to it, though I'm not even sure if that's gonna work. In keyboard, what works is pressing right, so maybe I just have to map right and left. I hope. I hope it's just that. Oh, there's a police car. Wait, this chase is gonna start while the police is right on my ass. Yeah. Okay, well, the police doesn't seem to be interested in me, though. Is that scripted that is right next to Amy? Hard to tell. It looks scripted, like looks like the police is after Amy. Yeah, that's L1. Yeah.
Okay, I've had my fun. Your turn. Play nice with Nakai-san's car. You hear me? Later.
Okay, so that police thing was just a coincidence. That's pretty funny. So I can actually use the Porsche. Now, the issue is this. Oh, now it works. Okay. Sure, I'm glad, I guess. Obviously, I'm glad, but... Man, this game really is something. Though it says that I... Okay. I cannot play this because I need to get... Can you automatically equip it, dude? I guess not. Alright, so... where is the garage? Damn it, I don't... Why is it so hard to find shit in this map? Okay, here. It doesn't help that there are random people on top of things. Make it a little bit hard to see what you're doing, but it's fine. But man, yeah, I like this type of event, because what's the point of purchasing the car if you are not gonna use it later? Unless now it's permanently added to my garage. I wouldn't think so. And if it isn't, why do you make me waste my time getting here? This is the Porsche. It's a 1973 model, apparently. There it is. Alright. It's in the garage, yes. And, well, I exit the garage using the keyboard because, as I said before, if you press circle, which is normally the gamepad button to go back, you also open the menu no matter what. Like that, I don't know why that's broken, but it is. So yeah. Anyways, wait, what? Oh, I was supposed to choose it? Because yeah, it's gonna... Oh man, it's fine. Yeah, the issue is that I have to equip it. My bad. I thought that buying it will automatically equip it, but no, it doesn't. At least you have confirmation of that. Alright, equip it. Yes, select. Exactly, that's the idea. And once you select it, then you have to exit. Okay. Sure. But yeah, as I say, I don't know if I'll be able to keep using this Porsche. Ideally, I wouldn't want to, because I kind of want to do everything with the initial Subaru if it's possible. But I don't know if that's the case, because this game so far has been trying to follow the Most Wanted formula. It is pretty much Most Wanted 5. And for Most Wanted 5, essentially I want to know if you can beat the whole game using the first car in the game. So I wouldn't want to use this car, honestly. Right, so apparently this car is absolutely busted. But I mean, apparently we should saw it in action. Oh shit. Alright. So here she shouldn't be able to overtake me. Ideally. Though I think her car is meant to be faster than my Subaru. So it's not gonna be a huge difference probably. Yeah, actually, I mean, just look at the minimap and she's technically going at the same speed as my car. Well, as my car, as that guy's car. Oh, well, she said that I should be... I should be careful with the car because it's not mine. And I'm sure it's fine. Though this thing doesn't really steer at all. It's having a lot of issues steering. Right, there you go. Wanted to initiate a drift before, but it wasn't working. Also, there are some times where the arrows on the road kind of bait you. Like they do like a little steer to one side, only to at the very end bait you into going to the other side. It's pretty weird. Yeah, whatever. Fuck. That was about to be a fast corner. Nah, it's fine, you're still not gonna win. But it's pretty clear here that Amy's car is like way better than my Subaru. There is no doubt. Alright. Well, that being said, how long am I gonna be allowed to use this car? Like, is it now mine or not? I wonder. I just realized it's raining. But you're not gonna say anything, Amy? Come on. Well, apparently she isn't. Alright, well, screw you too, I guess. So the issue is that here, the other mission that I have to do is the one that is beating Magnus in a car under 250 horsepower. That's unfortunately very, very annoying to do, because you have to, like, uninstall all the upgrades of the Subaru, and then once you're done with that, reinstall them. Yeah, go to enter the garage, yes. Yeah, but I guess I gotta do it. And Amy is not really talking. No, why? It's weird. Sometimes it's like there is a constant stream of events happening, and some other times it's like it suddenly stops. Right, so we select this car and then we gotta uninstall. No, not this shit. No, fuck you. Not this. This. But yeah, is there reverb performance customization? Okay. Yes. Perfect. So, well, with this you have less than 250. It's just that you might need to have a little bit more, maybe. Because 250 is the limit, and if you're not there, maybe you're not gonna beat this time trial. Or maybe you will. I don't know how big it will be. Because it's supposed to be a different time trial than the one I did. But yeah, this car is now on stock. On stock specs. But yeah, since they were complaining about 250 HP, well, I'll give you 250 HP. See how you like it. Yeah, start the event. So, you know that I've been thinking that like the main image of this game is basically the title of the game plus 5 guys. The problem is that those 5 guys did not appear in any single cutscene. And like, yeah, I know one of them is Nakai-san and the other one is Magnus most likely. But the thing is that... Oh, now you call me.
Look, Robin, you can't play all sides. I know. Just I don't want to hurt his feelings. Let's talk about this later. So, Noob, you here? Travis has something for us. Maybe it's something big like last time, huh? So, Ames, we'll catch up later? Talk about the problem?
Who is Travis?
Sure. Let me deal with it and I'll hit you up. Cool. Later, guys.
You remind me who Travis was?
Over to the garage. Travis should be there. Zenning out.
Well, yeah, but I'm busy. I was about to say, those 5 guys are most likely like the leaders of each discipline, because you know that every time that you finish an event you gain points for 5 different things, Like the first one, I think, being speed, and then you had like style, pursuit, and shit like that. So I'm thinking that those 5 guys represent those 5 disciplines, and it's probably like it was in Pro Street. But then if there's any game that I didn't want to take after is Pro Street, you know. That being said, this time trial has been extremely easy. Horsepower or not, that was not an issue. Alright. So what are they gonna put as an excuse now? That my car is too new? And that's cheating? Yeah, those are the things down there, well, that I skipped. But you could see that there are 5 categories. Or maybe you didn't see, but there are 5 categories. Alright, so now what, Spike? Are you gonna congratulate me? It just seems that these guys take a while to understand what should happen, you know? Like, they are guys that yeah, it's just, I don't know. No, view profile, no, I don't give a fuck about this guy. I don't think you can see it, but it opened a pop-up window. That's because that guy was in front of the garage. I really should put that option that says race solo, because these guys are not really... Actually, I'll do it. Oh, wait. Hold up. No. Wait, Melissa? Wait, that's the guy from Underground, Eddie. Tim, I was not expecting you to actually reference Underground. That's pretty cool. That's very, very cool.
Dude, my phone's blowing up. Everybody and their dog knows what you did. We're on the way, man. Let's hit another route, turn it up a notch. Kick ass, man.
Okay, well, if you want to do this with the same horsepower, then... Well, it says win the circuit race. It doesn't mention horsepower at any moment. And I hate this zoom so much. Where is that race? Oh, here. It doesn't really say anything about that, so I'm just entering here and installing all the upgrades that that I don't have. Well, that I have, that I own, and I don't have installed. That's the idea. Alright. Well, unfortunately, this will trigger a cutscene, but you know, as always, if it gets too boring, we can just skip it as quickly as it shows up. So is Nakai gonna show up? No.
Hey, yo. It's all about balance. Start with the soul and the body follows, brother. Look at these cars. The mistake is to see the science only. Construction. But to change the game, you need a vision. You gotta be an artist. And like any respectable artist, we start on the inside. The engine is the heart. And only once that engine is tuned to perfection do we focus on what hooks it up to the asphalt.
Travis set us up with a niche supplier. Top tier parts for that final 10%.
I saw Nakai-san work a build once. It took him 4 hours just to fit one wide body flare. Folks came and left. An unartistic mind grows bored with perfection. But the Nakai-san, every panel was a single brush.
I just realized I cannot skip with the gamepad. I was about to skip. Maybe it's still with keyboard. Well, the cutscene is over anyways. No, I cannot skip with keyboard either. Well, that's an issue. I won't be able to skip cutscenes anymore. That is a problem.
I talked about Eddie from the Eastsiders. They're starting to scout for recruits, but your rep ain't there yet. So drift, dash, donut, join the damn Peace Corps. I don't care. Just get your name out there, okay?
So they're actually gonna tie in with Underground. That's pretty wild. Wasn't expecting them that they were gonna bring up a previous game, much less a game that is as old as Underground by now, you know. Alright, equip everything you have, basically, if possible. I wish that there was a button that was equip everything you have, pretty much, but no, you don't. Gotta do it manually, apparently. It's fine, I don't mind. Could be worse. Okay, nothing over here. This one. Did I already cycle? It's hard to tell. No, I didn't, because I didn't check the nitro before. So yeah. Well, actually the nitro I could purchase a better one, I guess. How much is it? Because nitro, the one that I have is very shit. That's true. Nothing over here, and then... Damn, there are so many things. Like, I don't think I finished cycling through all of this. Though, I don't think I also have any of this, because this did not affect the horsepower. So yeah, I don't think I own anything, so it's fine. Just leave it like that. And yeah, let's exit like that too. I mean, at least until there is another horsepower requirement, I don't think I need to bother with that. Though I'm still surprised that you get to keep Nakai's car. I mean, sure. I mean, it's not like it was that extremely good, I guess.
Whatever you're doing, because there's drivers looking to hook it up. Sounds kick-ass, so get over here. Okay, bye.
Okay. So you have win the circuit race? Well, yeah, we can win that. It's 5 laps, though. So when you say... No, circuit race is the type of event. It's not like we're going to an actual circuit. It's still in the middle of the city. But yeah. Maniac or Master? I don't know, you talking about me? Guess I'm the rock star. I mean, so far it seems that the opponents are quite slow, but it's hard to tell if this is one of those cases, just like in Need for Speed Rivals, where the opponents are fully based on what you are driving. So if you're driving a car that is not that powerful, it's gonna give you not so powerful opponents, maybe. Also, I just realized something. Did I invent the 5 laps thing? Because if you look at the amount of laps, it says 2. So there were never 5 laps, and I made that up. But I'm pretty sure it did say 5 laps, didn't it? Am I going crazy? Like, didn't the description of the event say 5 laps? And maybe I made up the 5 number, but I swear I read the word 5. It's fine. Maybe there weren't 5. Oh, it seems that I probably will need to get some performance upgrades, because at least it seems that that first place is going a lot faster than I am. But I also know how much of that might be just the AI trying to play it off as a challenge, and how much it's gonna shove on the second lap. But so far it seems to be completely dominating. So maybe I do need to install more performance upgrades after all. Ooh, that was a nice drift. Oh, this guy is a Spike, the one that is winning. What's up, bro? Can you let me win? You know, choose between bros. Don't worry, we will split. I think my head should split. Actually, I think that that's the same way the other guy got into that accident. Because that place is an obstacle for no reason, since many other things just allow you to go through them, but not that one for whatever reason. But I don't think I'm winning this now, though. Unfortunately. We will see, though. I mean, it's pretty clear that there will be negative rubber banding, but how much of the race is left? And more importantly, where is the first place? Because that's the second place. Where did the first place go? That's an issue. Doesn't seem to be anywhere on the map either. Like, these guys were doing negative rubber banding, but whoever is in first is not. Maybe there is only one guy to beat. But I'm clearly not gonna win this, so let's leave the event, and I guess I'll do the other one. No, that's not what I wanted to do. No, let me do this. I probably should simply upgrade the car. Might be better on the long run. Okay, let's do it.
Come on, there's no time to mess around. Find a spot.
What do you mean find a spot? Not like we're doing a parade, it's supposed to be a race. You don't find a spot, you overtake. It seems that my car is simply not wide enough. But I think I will probably... Well, the issue is that I don't know if it will be like Most Wanted, where you can just have the initial car carry you all the way till the end of the game or not. Because I also don't want to spend money for absolutely no reason, you know. Doesn't seem like the greatest idea. It is true that at this point my top speed really is not impressive at all. Well, that and the fact that the race is supposedly in hard difficulty, so not much you can do there. It's meant to be a hard race. But you know, I certainly can go faster than this if I actually install the upgrades I need. Differently. Wait, is this still the right path? No, it isn't. And that's great. Very cool missed turn. I don't think I should restart without doing upgrades, so this does not look beatable. I mean, you can tell that I'm not going faster than them, so... Well, I'll do one more try, and if it doesn't work... Well, actually, hold up, I'm already out. So now, let me go to the garage, no reason to waste time. I'm gonna install every upgrade that is available, that is the highest upgrade available. Just gonna do that. So let me do that real quick. I also want to see if I can install like aftermarket parts, like, you know, bumpers and spoiler and all of that. That will be nice. I mean, the car right now looks extremely basic. It's not an ugly car, but I will probably want more. Anyways, yeah, let's... Well, cannot install that. Well, there's a lot of things that you won't be able to install, I guess. But yeah, we install whatever is possible. Not to mention a lot of these are not that expensive now with the money that I currently have. That is interesting. Seems to be a lot of turbo upgrades here. What they call force induction. It's a lot of those. Oh, that one I think lower the acceleration. It's fine. Like the 0 to 100. That's only relevant for drag races, so... Well, not only there, but yeah, it helps. No, my bad. Ah, fuck. It's fine. It remembers the position, don't worry about it. Though here I'm going for a lot of power. Maybe I exaggerated a little bit. Wait, claim? Full race exhaust. Just in case that's DLC, I'd rather not claim it. Not to mention that I think I'm already going overboard with this shit. Well, could buy that nitro, but the one I have is fine. Also buy a better suspension. Didn't... It's fine. All of this thing affects the handling, I'm pretty sure. So you won't see any differences on the screen, but in theory there are. Alright, and this is the last one. Yeah, I probably went a little bit overboard, honestly, but it's fine. So, paint and wrap, no, visual customization. I don't think I can do... Yeah, I can actually do body kits. These don't look very nice, honestly. Maybe it's better to do it individually. So, front bumper. No, the front bumper is fine. If anything, it should be on the back. No, not the rear bumper. Actually, just adding a spoiler seems like it's gonna be good enough. Buy restricted item. Why is it restricted? Yeah, I say restricted, I don't know why. It doesn't seem that there are that many spoilers, so I like this one, I guess. And then... Oh, I can change the license plate. Well, I could put the Need for Speed thingy, I guess, but I want to change the read. Yeah, okay, here. Well, the read, I mean the the legend. It says Gabi. Can change the color of the background. No, it's fine. I mean, it's a license plate. Rear bumper. I think that this doesn't really need to be changed at all. Like it looks well as it does. Like just adding a spoiler seems like it already makes a big difference in how the car is perceived. Now, as I said, I probably did go a little bit overboard here. Because it went from 350 horsepower to 500 something, but I want to. You know, might as well. Alright, so let's see now. Those same races. Let's see if you can win now. And by you I mean my opponents. Let's see if you are so hot now. Let's just see what you got. I wish it started the event automatically, but it doesn't.
The rock star has arrived.
Okay. But you can already see that you're just gonna leave them behind by default. Yeah, I probably did go a little bit overboard. It's just that what was going on before seemed a little bit exaggerated. The issue is that now I'm afraid that it might just be Okay, well, it won't be free if I do that. But yeah. That's to give it a challenge, don't worry. That's the idea. Now, one interesting thing about the car is that with all these upgrades it has 7 gears. Isn't that a little bit too much? Like 7 gears. I guess it's to have better acceleration or something. Maybe. It's a car that naturally can overtake everyone else. There probably still will be some rubber banding from the opponents to make sure you don't go that far, but I don't know how much it could be. So right now the guy behind me is falling very far behind. Yeah, maybe I did go a little bit overboard. In this type of games, and that applies also to the original Most Wanted, you cannot really tell what's the right level that you should be in. Like, a lot of times it's very easy to go extremely overboard, like right now, and some other times you don't know if what you have is simply not enough. Yeah, right now I guess I did go overboard, and I'm just using what's available right now, you know, like I'm not inventing anything weird. Like, I'm not using the DLC car, for example, to simply install the upgrades I could. I installed all of them, but I mean, if they are available, I don't see why not. Unfortunately, this completely trivializes the races. Oh well. I don't care. It has to be that way. Well, at least by going very ahead, accidents like that, like you have enough time to not lose position for accidents like that. But then, even with an accident like that, the second place is still nowhere to be seen. So yeah, that answers the question. If we went a little bit overboard, yes, we did. Well, it happens. I guess maybe this game will be a lot more, will have a lot more in common with Most Wanted than I expected. In Most Wanted, a lot of times you get upgrades that you can install, and if you install them all, the AI is absolutely nothing. And yeah, here that's pretty much the case. Well, is there anyone that can beat me? Because it's not looking like it. But alright. Not my fault.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Way to school those chumps, man. Right, meet me at Longhorn.
I don't think I will.
Blow up, right? I'd like to see what Magnus thinks now, man. Later.
Man, I don't give a fuck about Magnus. You are the one that's obsessed with Magnus. I just want to race. Well, I guess we could race that Magnus guy probably. Alright, so this race is now also gonna be free.
There's no time to mess around.
Wait, what the hell was that? Did you see that shit? I think that we might have spawned inside of the opponents or something. That was awkward. Right, so here we have someone called Nicole with a... I'm pretty sure that's the R34, isn't it? And she actually is going fast. Not faster than me, but fast enough at least to seem like a challenge, so... I'm not sure if I can look back. Oh yeah, you can. Well, you're too far now. Didn't last too long, I guess. You going fast. So, with my current upgrades, this thing can reach 300 kilometers per hour, so... Maybe we can conclude that this might be enough to beat the entirety of the game. I mean, I cannot imagine there being things that are much faster than this. Like, there will probably be at the end of the game cars that are faster than this one, but I think that for the most part this is as fast as you need to go. Don't really think the opponents are gonna be able to catch up. It's a shame that it's either losing or trivializing it like this, you know.
Dude, you gotta chill. Take it down a notch.
You see what he posted, man? It's like he just did that to throw it in my face, yo.
Nah, man.
And to top it all off, Robin's hanging me those risky ass wipes.
Hey, come on, man. Settle down.
I gotta clear my head, man. How about some pool, all three of us?
Can't, dog. Hey, just got a message from Travis, though. He's headed that way. Hook up with him. I'll see what I can do.
Cool. I'm headed that way, so I'll meet you guys over there.
Okay, well, I should finish a race. Not sure if that's related. Maybe not.
Whoa! That was a blast. I'll let you know the next time I put another run together.
Okay. So unfortunately I have to meet this guy and deal with a cutscene. That sucks. Oh, and well, it actually does show you... Oh, that's how you zoom in and out with gamepad, using the right analog. Like, you go down and up to zoom. Well, that's very useful. Also, how is it going, Wasabi? Well, the problem is that I would like to say yes, but the issue is that I just upgraded my car in a way that my opponents cannot even get close to me, so... Yeah, I'm not sure if I would call that fun, but... Maybe there are gonna be harder opponents later. I think I went a little bit overboard with the upgrades, perhaps. Alright, so... Okay, I can actually skip this.
Where's Travis at?
I don't know.
Look, Magnus posted a new challenge.
Even with the gamepad, you can skip it.
Relax, man. You did good out there. Both of you.
Good isn't good enough. You don't make history by being good. This guy...
Shut up. I don't give a fuck about what you have to say. Sorry, Mr. Spike. Well, I'm not sorry to Spike, I'm sorry for the actor that plays Spike. He probably put his heart and soul, but I'm just not having it, dude. I don't care. I blame the writers, I guess, but... Also, no one is calling me here. Alright, well, I guess I should get to the next cutscene. Meet the gang at the... Oh, no, never mind, there is Amy. Okay. What do you want, Amy?
Hey, it's me. Truth or dare? You pick dare. Tune your ride, then find somewhere to max it. It's all about your gearing and a good stretch of asphalt.
Huh.
Punch it. Later, man.
Damn, you want me to hit 322? But anywhere? I don't think I can actually do that with my current build, you know? That's the interesting thing. Like, I thought I was going pretty fast, but you're asking me to go even faster. You see, it was able to reach 300, but 320 something? Not quite. Not sure if I can find a... Wait, what's this? This is a car. Free part? Lotus carbon deflectors. Okay. Wait, what do you want, Spike? Beat Magnus time trial? And this guy is obsessed with time trials. And this thing is called White Knuckles. Hey, what are you implying that Knuckles is? Nah, it's fine. Oh, what's this? This is Gandalf.
Hey mate, it's
What do you want? Oh, that's Magnus, okay.
try. Nothing crazy, but I think it'll be worth your time. Cheers.
Yeah, but isn't that what I'm about to do? Yeah, it is. Well, I guess it's the message that was lacking. Alright. It is one of the big guys.
Gonna stop me. You hear me, Magnus?
You know what? Magnus just talked to me. Well, since I didn't watch the cutscene, maybe Magnus showed up in the cutscene. I don't know. But yeah. Keep in mind that this is a time trial, so no mistakes are allowed. That's messed up because I'm trying to see if I can reach 320 something, and no, I can't. Like, I'm not even close. So you want me to go even faster? But dude, I was already humiliating my rivals as I was before. Why do you want me to humiliate them even further? It's a little bit... Nice turn. I think that I might have just ruined the time trial. Perhaps. Well, maybe not. It's 2 minutes 10 seconds and there is 1 kilometer more or less remaining. Maybe I can do it. Wow. Interesting drifting, but yeah, this time trial has a lot of margin. Maybe because you're intended to do it, like, you know, with a slower car, perhaps. I don't know. What?
Hey man, that was pretty awesome. How about another run though? This time with a slight change. Just let me know. We'll talk later. Cheers.
Is the slight change that you want less horsepower because you're a bitch or something? Well, it's just that these people talk and then they just, you know, don't call you later until you already did something else. Apparently I do have a message. Or maybe it's talking about the outlaw one. Will be... You know, I think it's just that. Alright, well, the issue is... If I want that speed, I need to somehow upgrade this shit more. Though I don't think I had that many upgrades, or rather any upgrades available to do this. Oh, hello, Mr. Police. It's okay, I wasn't going fast. He didn't see me crashing the other things. Okay, hold up. I'm not doing anything right now, so let me... yeah, like... Oh, check your... Well, now it's... Man, why don't you just do that as soon as the other message ended?
I got bored and just put together a run. I gave it a go. Feels great. See what numbers you can pull. Just remember though, wins are good, but reputation is king. Always use that gut instinct of yours, yeah?
Well, sure, but... Wait, didn't you say that you were gonna do some changes? I don't think that there are any changes, unless you tell me it's a different place, sure, but... And keep in mind that according to the game, these events are of hard difficulty, but the difficulty, well, kinda like in Rivals, seems pretty irrelevant, because it mostly depends on what car you have, not in the mission itself.
Damn thing.
Now the issue is that there is one discipline, or I don't know if I should call it discipline, but like one group that is called crew, and I think that one means playing online. And I'm not sure if I want to play online with how the connection is looking like. Well, technically I am playing online right now, but I think it means playing events online against other people. Maybe. That's not the right way to drift, but it's not gonna matter, like, the objective is very easy. So yeah, I'm gonna make it more challenging by crashing. You know, even with that crash, like, I'm still gonna get the objective. And with still a lot of margin, like, more than 10 seconds of margin. That's a little bit wild. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can see that the crew is the only thing that doesn't get reputation here. Okay. Well, and now what?
Hey, this is Magnus. Yeah, I saw you guys doing some fast runs out there. It was real impressive. If you guys can get close to my time zone, well, maybe we can get out there and drive together. Rock on. Cheers.
Well, but isn't that what I just did? Didn't I just beat your time or something? Well, I would like to not do this cutscene, but the alternative will be... somehow hitting that speed that Amy wants me to hit, but I cannot do that. Not with this car, like, probably with another one, yeah, but... not with this one. I will have to probably keep leveling up the reputation to get enough for that. Alright, so is Magnus gonna show up here in the cutscene? Because at least if he shows up, it will be interesting.
Hey, this is Magnus. Yeah, I saw you guys doing some fast runs out there. It was real impressive. If you guys can get close to my time zone, well, maybe we can get out there and drive together. Rock on. Cheers.
Yeah, man. How'd he get your handle?
Don't look at me. You know what this means, bro?
I guess you earned it.
Not this again. You both earned it.
No, Robs, you gotta hand it to him. The way our homie here smashed those rat runs, no wonder Magnus hit him up first. The prize is in sight, man. You say the word and let's do this. Come on.
Sure. At least it was a short cutscene, but yeah. These guys, I know that they are supposed to be high up and everything, but none of them have showed up in a cutscene yet. Well, like, he showed up in the phone, but that's not what I mean. Nice product placement from Monster Energy in the background. Well, considering that you can have decals in your car of Monster Energy, then yes. It definitely, you will see product placement without a doubt. Oh wait, hold up, there is something to pick up here. Elite tuning port block B2. And what's that? What's this recycling thing? Donut to collect. That's not donut thing. Okay, that counted as a donut, but what did I collect? I guess the place, it's just like a random collectible. Also, how is it going, Clone Cat? This whole real people cutscene thing is still weird. Well, it's been a thing since Most Wanted, so if anything, I'm glad that they brought it back. It's just that the cutscenes themselves are not interesting whatsoever. That's the problem. That's the main issue here. Also, here I think unfortunately I will have to, speaking of cutscene, do this cutscene. Because I don't think I can do the 322 and I don't want to do the pursuit, so I think this is the only thing I can do until Magnus, I guess, calls me, but he's not doing it, so I guess it will have to be this. So are we eating dinner with someone here? Well, that's what the...
What? Let me tell you, right? Drifting is too safe.
You came here pretty quickly.
There's not, man.
Says who?
You know I'm skipping this, right?
Come on, Amy, back me up.
Well, I can't.
I will. And you knew it, and I knew it. Oh, and now you call me Magnus.
Get out and drive, fast and smooth. I'll be out there. Let me know. Cheers, mate.
Oh, what's out time? Sack of shit. Alright. Let's go there. I don't know what the other guys did, but I guess I don't care. So, is this gonna be the final mission of this category? Or what? Because isn't that like the final objective of this? Like to race against one of the big guys or whatever? See, it says it's a race against Magnus. Maybe it's that. It feels like you are randomly turning TV on or a reality show. Basically, my criticism of the cutscenes is that there is a lot of cutscene time to basically show nothing. In Most Wanted and Carbon, the cutscenes, even though some of them were longer than they should, you still have like things happening mostly, right? Like in Most Wanted, you know, already at the beginning you you kind of get your car stolen and shit, and the guy threatening you and everything, and then after that you pretty much have no cutscene until the end. So yeah, it's one of those things that it's just weird how this one is not like that. In fact, that's the thing about this game. This game doesn't really have a plot, right? Like, it's what I was saying yesterday. The game is not like it has a hook to be like presenting the story in a way. Like, it's essentially like a visual novel. Like, you have characters interacting with each other and everything, but but that's it. Like, there is no conflict, there is no plot. And you can say, well, it's not necessary to have that. Sure, but it's also not necessary to have the cutscenes in at that point either, you know? Also, I haven't really said it, but this guy is very clearly faster than me. So the only way to win this race is by blocking him. There is no other way to win. Like, there have to be blocks from me. And the blocks, yeah, involve multiple times doing things that are not legal. Well, are not legal, I mean, already street racing is not legal in the first place. But yeah. Also pretty nice how the sky just changed all of a sudden for no reason at all. Pretty subtle. Like, what this guy has this Magnus guy, what he has is a lot of top speed but a very bad acceleration. So I win. So did I beat the game now? We're going for the harem route? I hope not. Unless it only involves the girls, in which case, yeah, sure. I don't think I want a harem with the dudes. How about an assassination attempt? Well, that's pretty much what happened there. Hey, how is it going, Sunshine?
Hey mate, it's Magnus. I thought you'd appreciate a different type of rum, so I threw something new together. Check it out. Let's
Wait,
see what happens.
so beating him once was not enough? Like, isn't this supposed to be like the ultimate objective? Now there is another race. Promise that, yeah, I can only win these races in a car like this if I constantly block him. Like, my car is not faster than his, so I can win, but yeah, a lot of conditions have to happen, I guess.
Alright, let's get this thing started.
Yeah, I'm doing well.
From here to the other side.
I mean, yesterday was a pretty...
Pedal to the metal.
Yesterday was a pretty rough stream because of technical issues in the game.
You are mental, man, and fit ninja's fine. I'll hit
Wait,
you
what?
soon, okay? You lunatic. Later.
Wait, did I get the speed objective? I guess I wasn't paying attention, but did I hit 322 kilometers per hour in the previous race? Maybe I did. Well, that's pretty cool. I thought I needed to do upgrades, but I wasn't going that fast. Did I really hit it? Maybe it's because I was on this guy's slipstream. So I don't think my car can reach that naturally. Ah, well, that's an issue. So I think the whole point of this race is that it's supposed to be on a mountain pass, so you're gonna have a lot of hairpins like this shit. Well, I'm not a fan of hairpins, of course, but I mean, theoretically my chances of winning should be higher since I'm not competing against his top speed, but I'm still getting my ass kicked, you know. So yeah, no, this doesn't seem like it's gonna work. Yeah, at the same time there will most likely be negative, well, there is negative rubber banding. As you can see, this guy is already next to me despite the fact that he was obviously going much faster. Well, yeah. In that case, it's basically a matter of trying to overtake him more at the end. Bansai Banana. Wait, is that a real player? Hey, can you block this guy for me, mister?
Yo, it's Manu. If Spike's getting on your nerves, I know a killer spot we can shred. Not far. Just head up when you've done your thing. I'll see you there, man. Later.
Okay. Not sure what type of missions that Manu guy has. Because I didn't do them before, basically. Also, for someone that's named Magnus Walker, this guy is definitely running. No doubt. The issue is that unless I can catch him in a... Oof, he crashed. Well, I guess that counts as catching him. Now if I want to win, I need to eventually block him. Uh-oh, I don't like that. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So I wonder if the other players like can randomly make my opponents crash and essentially help me win, because it feels like that's what happened there. Unless he crashed against like a regular traffic car or against the wall naturally. I don't know. Alright. Only one more checkpoint. And we win. Him. With a very clearly inferior car. Do you think rubber banding is good design? Well, the thing is that rubber banding has to exist in games that are not simulators, because otherwise you basically kind of turn the game into a simulator, whether like you realize it or not. Like, if you make the AI simulate what it does,
How about we try another run? Maybe raise the stakes a little bit. Catch you later.
I don't like raising the stakes. I was about to say, if you make the computer or the AI like simulate what it's doing without rubber banding, you pretty much turn the game into a simulator, and it's not really, you know, it doesn't go with the design of making an arcade game where there is a challenge to win a race, right? Of course, there are things in the middle that are the simcades, like the one that you probably saw some weeks ago, Need for Speed Shift. That one, I'm pretty sure that the opponents are simulating the way they drive, the same way that it happens in Gran Turismo, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that in those games there is no rubber banding. Like, it's a simulation on the AI driving with the car that they are given. So essentially that's the logic. If you don't use rubber banding, you are essentially, whether you like it or not, doing a simcade. You know, rubber banding is essential to make a fully arcade racing game. But yeah, the way you use rubber banding is the thing that matters. If you make the rubber banding obvious, it's kind of like it shatters the illusion that you are competing. Even though if you know how the game works, you know that in reality you're not competing against a real opponent, right? Like, you're competing against like a programmable difficulty, not a simulated opponent. So the thing is that if you use the rubber banding properly, it can be very good. Like, you have to be subtle with it, and more importantly, strike the balance between it being challenging but it not being bullshit, right? That's the reason why I feel like the Ridge Racer games, well, or rather, why the Ridge Racer series is my favorite racing game series ever, because it, to me at least, most of the Ridge Racer games do that perfectly, striking the balance between challenging and not bullshit. And obviously all of them use rubber banding. Like, none of the Ridge Racer games simulate. They just make the opponents rubber band. And when I say rubber band, rubber banding doesn't just mean like boosting the AI speed. Rubber banding just means that the way that the AI is driving is by doing little teleports. Whether that means that they go slower or faster doesn't matter. It just means that they are not actually driving by an AI. Like, they are just doing little teleports that are programmed, right? And Ridge Racer does that, and it does that very well. Also, I beat you a third time. What else do you want?
It's me. Get over the Longhorn. We gotta talk.
Alright. Hold up. No, we're not gonna talk. I'm instead doing Amy's mission. Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, Ridge Racer is very good. That's the moral of the story. And yeah, it's the perfect example of a game that does rubber banding constantly. It's just that at the same time, the Ridge Racer games, at least the first ones, also have a different objective than a lot of other racing games. The objective of the Ridge Racer games is to overtake like 12 or whatever the number is, but you need to overtake opponents. It's not like you all start at the same time and it's basically a small difference at the beginning between you and the first place. No, it's a huge difference with the first place, and the objective of the game is overtaking everyone until you reach the first place and you also overtake him. That's how those games work. As I say, at least the first ones. Once you get later in the Ridge Racer series, it's more of a mixture. You also have a lot of races where all the opponents are close and you're simply intended to be on the first place before the race ends, so you don't really worry about overtaking anyone. Oh, also here, yeah, I did reach 322 kilometers per hour with this thing. So you can actually reach it, but it will have to be on a very long straight.
Hey, it's Robin. So, I'm gonna hit some
Ah, shit.
on the bay. Wanna join? Okay, we'll maybe see you around, yeah?
Yeah, sure, but hold up, I'm in the middle of a mission. Nice, that'll work. So that's, by the way, the first crew message that I get, you know? Like, before that I didn't get any crew shit, like it was the other 4. But apparently now I actually do have it. I guess it's because for most of the races I don't really get any crew points, perhaps. Huh?
Okay, so good or bad, now you know. This is the purest numbers game. Always worth a rerun, no matter how you do.
What? What are you talking about?
Explain yourself.
No, Manu, it ain't right.
Look, calm down. You gave us your word.
Hey, look who's on. Get your ass over to the bar, fast. There's stuff to discuss, man. It's important.
Wait,
That's cool.
these guys are actually desperate because I didn't get to the bar before.
You going over there, Manu? I can't make it.
Looks like I got no choice.
Hey, be easy on Spike tonight. He's going through a rough time, okay? I'll catch you later.
I think that these guys are getting desperate, but just to piss you off, I'm not. Well, the problem is that the alternative is doing drift events, dude, and drift events are fucking shit. I guess I could. And this is, as I say, the first crew event, so I guess might as well do it. I wish they remade R4. Instead of that, I wish they should release Ridge Racer 8. Especially considering that Namco did go, like, for a lot of... Like, Namco has Tekken 8 and Ace Combat 8, both franchises that have been going for as long as Ridge Racer, and yet Ridge Racer 8 is nowhere to be seen. You know? That's the issue. Oh, interesting burnout. That's my problem. Uh-oh. Wait, it didn't save my previous configuration. Like, I tied the handbrake to that button. Seems it didn't remember it. Well, maybe I don't need the handbrake. It's just that handbrake is kinda necessary sometimes. But it didn't remember it. It's very annoying. I thought I saved it, maybe I didn't. And again, who gives a shit? Well, what do you want?
You have come through. Melissa, who runs Eddie Challenge, is itching to have you join up. Keep the cell on, bro. Gonna call you.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I guess you can still drift without a handbrake. I guess now that I have the car more upgraded, it's not that bad. Though I guess it is bad when your speeds are low. Like here I'm having some time to reach an acceptable speed before using the brake and it's working, but... Yeah. It was in development, they cancelled it by the looks of it. Well, then they should work on it again, you know? That's my answer. If they cancel it, well, work on it again, bro. It's that easy. Alright. Well, this one was easy because it said that it was gonna be easy. Alright. And that's... Well, actually, wait, that didn't give me any crew points despite being a crew event. And what gives you crew points? Playing online, I guess? Maybe that's the only way. Could be. Just cancel your cancellation. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Wait, what? Hold up. Need to...
Okay, that got my attention. I'm changing it up a bit with a timed rip.
Okay.
Company. See you later, maybe? Alright, bye.
Yeah, whatever you say. And also... Wait, is this a new message?
Bunch of people getting together. Lots going
Yeah.
on. Even I might check it out. Just thought I'd let you in on it. Later.
Alright, so what does that mean for the events? What events are... Wait, oh, Melissa, so this one is the girl, the final boss from Need for Speed Underground.
Enough to join our show. Look, there's 15 races to knock out the best lineup grid in Ventura, to square off with Eddie in one final showdown. You up for it? You need to run our app to track the races. I'll send you the download link. Stay tuned.
That's actually crazy though. Like, the fact that they are bringing some random asshole from Need for Speed Underground. But yeah, that is indeed the case. Alright, we have a time attack and... Well, actually, a time attack, a time trial, and a drift contest. Couldn't you have a shittier mission type? Alright, well, I guess I will go for the time attack, maybe. At least there are multiple options that don't involve cutscenes, so that's good. Well, in fact, there's only one cutscene, though. Those guys sounded very pissed off, so something tells me that... Oh, what? Wait, you got me a test message? Do you want? The app for Eddie's challenge is installing. I think that might be related to me reaching a certain reputation level. Like, I don't think it's related to the main story.
Let's race.
Or, I don't know, maybe it is, who knows. Alright. So we're starting to see some fancy cars. I think that those were McLarens and the one ahead of me is a Lambo, right? Now this is a time attack, which means that it does not matter what position you are in, but rather how fast you do a lap. And Melissa is really...
The challenge app is your key to the when, where, and what. For results posted and details of your next heat. The winners go through. It's as simple as that. First event details are up, so check the app now.
Why did you remotely install an application on my phone? That seems like a very big security risk if you ask me. Wait, wasn't that Eddie? And also, where the fuck am I going? This isn't the right place. Fuck, I completely got lost. But wait, where is the right place? Fuck, I'm gonna get busted. No, get out. I don't know what's the turn that I didn't get right. I think back then. It's just that I did do a valid lap time, but... I have no clue what's the turn that caused this. Well, the issue is that, yeah, I need to get a better time in order to be on the lead, and... Yeah, I guess But I really don't know where it happened. I'll try to pay more attention, I guess. But... Though the real question is if I'll manage to do a better lap time than they do. Maybe not. Alright, so this is where the lap changes. So I guess it was here. Oh. Okay, this track is a piece of shit. I'll just tell you that. I should retry the event, but considering that this is an event that happens exclusively by letting time pass, it's probably not a good idea, but at the same time here, with the amount of time remaining, I don't have enough time to do a valid lap. No, so I do have to restart. Well, that's pretty annoying. This truck is a piece of fucking shit. Like, having 290-degree turns in the middle of nowhere. Like, that's one thing I don't understand. Why are there no, like those arrow walls that every Need for Speed game had before? Like, why did they remove them? There was no reason to remove them. I am not your father. Harry Plotter? What the hell are these names? These are not real people. So why do they have this name? Harry Plotter? It's pretty funny. But these are basically AIs that try to pretend they are real players. It's a little bit weird. That being said, regardless of these things' names, my problem is that I'm not going fast enough to get good times in here. That Need for Speed theory is real, yeah. We cannot race against real people, it's all bots. All bots. Unbelievable. But yeah, I'm glad that's the case. I don't wanna race against real people. I can... How? Why did you do that, dude? Like, for what reason did you do that? And the worst part is that that will completely screw this next lap. You're such a fucking piece of shit. I hate this. Okay, final attempt. This track is a piece of fucking trash. If you can even call this a track. Why is the clip button missing? I don't know. I didn't even know it was missing. But in the first place, I don't even know where it normally is, so...
Okay, guys.
Maybe they discontinued the clip functionality. Nah, I doubt it. Maybe they... What the hell are you doing, Amy? No, I'm not sure what to tell you, sorry. But I guess you can Google and see if someone else is having that issue. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Who knows? I can't believe that I crashed on that fucking corner, dude. Such a lame ass corner to crash. It's not even a hard one. It's... Alright, that's it. I'll come back to this event when I get a... when the car is better, I guess. Because right now it's not working out. Also, can I teleport out when I'm in a chase? Because I don't really want to do a chase. So can you not bother me, please? So why are you not allowing me to repair? Because it's a chase? No, because I need to go through the middle. The problem is that when you're about to get busted, there is that weird camera change that is very annoying. Well, I don't care about that. Let's do... where is it? Wait, where are the other events? Or maybe it's because I am... Yeah, I guess because you are in a pursuit, you cannot teleport anywhere, though. Hold up, wasn't there an objective that said... Yeah, escape a 2-minute pursuit, so maybe I could do that. My question is, can I destroy a cop? Like in Rivals? Probably not, right? I wouldn't see why not, considering that... It was a thing in technically every Need for Speed, right? Just that in Rivals they had health bars. That being said, it doesn't seem like I'm really doing shit against this guy. Though so far the pursuits have been completely trivial. There's only 2 levels of hit. Maybe that's because it's like the very beginning or some shit. Well, yeah, I don't think I can bring this guy down. But at least the 2-minute pursuit actually happened. So if I escape, I guess I can continue on that line of events, maybe. They shut down the clip feature then. Nice. YouTube following Twitch steps on discontinuing features for no reason. So that means that I should remove the clips from the front of the channel then, I guess. Because they were like an additional section in the front of my channel. So I should remove them then. That's pretty funny though. You just make your application shittier. Why not? Oh. Alright, so I got a test message from this weirdo. Hold up. Okay, what do you want, bro? Hit level increase. Oh, so the hit level is something permanent, like in Most Wanted. You want more? Stay tuned. Yeah, sure. Okay, what else can we do? Yeah, well, now the events appear, so we can do this one, for example. To be a time trial. I really wonder, like, you know, I'm actually curious to see the cutscene on, like, on the bar with the other guys, because they really seem to be pissed off. I think they are pissed off because I drive against that hobo-looking guy alone. Oh. Raise the bar to... I think that's doing like a specific time. Wait, what time trial is this? Like, oh, there is the objective. My bad, I'm blind. For some reason I didn't see it. But I also didn't see that corner, I guess. Well, oh, by the way, about the clips, I guess I gotta... Thank you for your service, Wasabi, but yeah, unfortunately, you will not be... Wait. Oh, never mind. You will not be able to do that anymore, I guess. But hey, just wanted to let you know that at least maybe YouTube didn't appreciate it, but I appreciated it. So yeah, just know that. Though I do wonder if that means that all the clips that people done before, like, are they gonna disappear or are they gonna keep them? Because technically the clips are simply like a part of a video. So even if the clips disappear, it's not like technically there is content disappearing. Well, content in a broad sense, or rather a restricted sense. I don't know. Alright. Oh, by the way, this is the place.
You see? Total buzz, right? Can't stop now. There's a meet a few blocks away. We should hit that up too. See you there.
You know, since I'm here, let me first see what these guys have to do. Apparently these guys are ultra pissed off, or at least that's the impression they gave me, so... Am I gonna arrive and everyone is gonna...
Oh, yo, hey, you're up.
No, I think they are okay.
Hope you're better than this fool. To see what you got.
I thought that you all were angry. Well, maybe they were angry with each other. So are you gonna be talking about what I did about beating that hobo guy 3 times? Like the guys that you were looking up to?
What was it, man? Huh? Was it the 277? Yeah? I bet you don't even know this, man. It's his personal favorite.
Yo, what's the beef, dude?
Oh, he's jealous.
I drive. in one of his own 911s, no less. How did he even get your number, man? Huh?
Hey, that right?
What did you do?
I gave it to him. Relax.
Relax.
Yeah.
Relax. That was my right. I earned that.
Spike, stop it.
Chill, man.
Come on. We're all on the same side here. Travis is just pushing you because he wants you to be great.
I don't need his help. Now, new guy over here is getting all the credit. Yeah. What? Huh? Hey, come here. Come here.
You know, this guy reminds me of a guy
This is what you wanted.
in high school that was normally pretty dumb and was pretty hard to take seriously. And when he was angry, he looked like this. He just looked funny. You couldn't take his anger seriously.
I'm sorry, man. I just want this so badly, you know?
Yeah, sure. Well, we know that we're probably not gonna be good and this guy is gonna be the final boss or some shit like that, right?
You must be doing something right.
Well, yeah, I beat that hobo like 3 times. I guess that's doing things right. Alright, what mission did I... Oh, no, it's another mission. Alright, so is the hobo gonna talk to me again or what? Well, maybe, but not yet, I guess. Well, in the meantime... oh, it's a toge. Well, the problem is that the previous toge, I kinda got my ass kicked. Though I didn't need to win that toge. This one I also don't need to win. I need to get top 3. So at least... Sure, shouldn't be a problem. Alright. Wait, what did it say? Moonlight and Mountains. What a cheesy name.
Cool. I think we can show these guys a thing or two. Ready?
Yeah, sure. So, again, despite the fact that it's called Toge, it's still a drift event. It's just that it's a drift event that happens over a mountain pass, but it's a drift event. Like, it's nothing different than that. They want to be fancy, so they just call it Toge. I mean, yeah, it is, but it's just pretty funny. Oof, that was close. I still feel though that yeah, that's a shortcut you're not supposed to take, because you're supposed to drift, you know. What I was about to say is that obviously here I'm winning, but considering that it's supposed to be an easy event, I don't feel like I'm winning as much as I should be.
You want to drift or what?
I am drifting.
The others, but I'm around if you want to sample a day in the life. Feel me? So yeah, later, man.
You know, I mean, I am drifting. It's just that I'm not drifting with you. Sorry to tell you. I wonder if someone else is gonna get angry with me or if it's just a Spike. Maybe. I mean, maybe if I meet like Amy's idol, which is Nakai, maybe Amy's also gonna get jealous of me. And maybe the final event is everyone getting together and going against me because they are all jealous that I meet and beat their idols. That will be funny. Like all of them are just waiting me outside and, you know, you think you're hot shit. They just all of them go against me in a final race. That will be pretty funny. But yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna happen. Will be pretty stupid after all. Check your messages. What, do I have a threat from Spike or what?
Sweet drift. As Spike likes to say, for real. I'm gonna head back to my place. Swing by if you feel like it, alright? Bye.
Wait, what? You want me to swing to your place? Really? Well, that's quite different from the other guys.
Hey man, it's me, Magnus. So here's the deal. These are my all-time favorite downtown runs. Just watch out for those cruisers. Let's see what you can do, yeah? Get out and drive. Best of luck.
Alright, so Mr. Hobo wants another race. The problem is that Spike is probably gonna get saltier by the minute, you know? Drive Magnus Walker's car? Oh, well, at least here we don't have to worry about performance, I guess. Okay, so, but that's gonna be even worse, because that means that Spike is gonna get even more shells. Not only I beat the Hobo, but I also beat him on his own car. Like, he's gonna be fuming after we're done. He's probably gonna be just, you know, spawning smoke from his ears, literally seething. Yeah, everyone. But here the one that will be seething is specifically Spike. Alright, so it's a Porsche Carrera from the 73s. Well, 73s, I mean 73. 73s is not a decade, you know? Alright, so we select this thing. It looks pretty cool though, I gotta say. And apparently this car, alongside the other Porsche that was apparently Nakai's Porsche, like, these are permanent cars that I have. And I can use whenever I feel like it. Just pretty cool. I don't know if you can like customize them or something. But yeah, let me go there here. No, yeah, this one. Actually, I can drive there. I mean, I'm right here, you know. Let me just drive there. I'm not sure how fast this thing goes. If it's like the car that he was driving, it has bad acceleration, but it has a very impressive top speed. So let's see if that's the case here. Come on. Do you want?
Look, I don't know what I want.
Whatever. That's such a cop-out.
Let's not do this now.
Why? Because a new boy?
Spike.
Huh?
Just don't.
Hey, don't what?
I'm out.
What's his problem?
What isn't?
I hear that.
Let's go chill. What do you say?
Can't. Got things lined up.
Like what?
Things.
Well, I need a break.
One of those nights, huh?
Yeah, one of those nights. See you guys later.
These guys are having a lot of issues, and the problem is that they are making me the center of their issues. Come on, dude. Cannot I just drive in peace? Why do I have to be entangling your bullshit? At least every time that you got entangled in the bullshit of the characters from the previous Need for Speed games, they were all helpful. But these guys seem to just be whiny and yapping bitches. Also, by the way, this is a 20-kilometer run with 6 minutes and a half for an objective. This is by far the longest mission so far, well, the longest event, because the game makes a distinction between events and missions. An event is basically, well, a single event, something that happens, like a race or a drift competition or a time attack or a time trial, while a mission is basically the objectives that show up when you open the map, which usually involve beating an event, but sometimes it's either multiple events or sometimes it's simply watching a cutscene, you know? So yeah. Oof. You... Man, I hate the routing in this game so much. It's what I say, that the arrows on the ground don't really help you that much, because a lot of times you feel like they are going one way, but they aren't. God damn it. It's fine. It also doesn't help that there are a lot of routes, or rather, there are split paths that are very close to each other.
Let's get down to it, folks. This is where the party starts. Heat 1. Check your app for details. Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gents.
Okay. And it's a shame that Melissa is here, but not Samantha. Man, come on, dude. Sack of shit. That should probably be a reset. It's just that I don't want to. Like, I waste more time on the loading screen than anything else. But it's just that an event that is this long, you really don't want to take a long ass time. Like, by that I mean that you don't want to reach the end just to not beat it. So crashes like that happen at the beginning, you kinda want to restart. I really don't want to restart. Okay, well, at least this time I didn't fail the path split thing, but considering how long this event is, there could be another one. We will see. The shame that they decided to bring Melissa and not Samantha from Underground. It's I will say it's a pretty... oh fuck. Okay, the fact that I didn't crash against anyone on that crossroad was a miracle. If you were looking at the minima, there were like 4 cars crossing right there. That's fucked up. Would have been very bad. Well, at least judging by the number of checkpoints and the amount of time remaining, it shouldn't be a problem. Like, I'm about to reach the halfway point of the checkpoints, but I'm still far from the halfway point of the time, so yeah, I might have exaggerated with the first restart. Like, I most likely would have gotten it anyways. I mean, with this type of long events, most of these games have a huge margin. Like, they don't expect you to do it without accidents. They do expect you to crash a couple times, so... Though, if anything, that makes the whole in-game lore a lot worse, you know? Like, the fact that this guy that is supposed to be like this super good racer and whatever, like, it's just setting times that you can set even having accidents on them, you know? It's just very dumb, but it is the way it works, you know? This instead could have been a race, you know? Would have easily been a race. At least in some of the path splits like this, it doesn't really make a difference. But that's also the issue. When you're looking at the arrows, a lot of times it feels like it is a big deal where they are pointing, but it turns out they are not. So they just kind of fuck up your momentum because you're thinking that you're doing something like very quickly. Now you need to brake or steer, but no, you're intended to keep going forward, so all that momentum that you could have had, it's completely ruined. Wow. Well, that's the second accident. But looking at the time remaining, and more importantly the distance remaining, neither of those two accidents that happened matter at all. In fact, I could have had probably 2 more accidents and still would have beaten the event. Well, even maybe 3, because I have like more than 20 seconds of margin, so yeah, probably 2 accidents. Okay, so yeah, now what? Like, is Spike gonna be sitting after this? Probably.
Whoa, that was great. Now there's only one thing left though. We gotta celebrate. Meet me over at the Longhorn.
Oh shit.
As soon as I can. See you there. Cheers.
Wait, so we're actually gonna meet Magnus in person? So what is the Spy gonna be doing? He's gonna be sitting the whole time while he's there? Maybe. Though I want to change the car, because, you know, I don't need to teleport here, it's right there, the garage. Like, no offense, but I just want to use my car. I don't want to use your car. So thanks, but no thanks. Let me swap to my Subaru. And well, if I wanted to keep going on the Amy route, I will have to probably upgrade my car. But since I don't need to really keep going on that route, I think it doesn't matter too much. Alright, so yeah, pick this and exit the garage and see the hobo at the bar, see what happens, see if Spike is still sitting or not. Maybe. Probably. My bet is that he is. But hey, maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe everyone is gonna be alright. It will be interesting, at least because if at least what he said is true, it will be the first cutscene where one of the like 5 bosses actually shows up, so that's interesting. So yeah, let's see what you have to say, Mr. Magnus.
I told you Duke could drive, right? Where he is, man? What's up?
Hey, reminds me of my younger self.
Yeah, but I bet your younger self didn't have that sweet a ride.
You got that right for sure.
And Spike is on the background there.
Hey, Spike. Travis speaks highly of you.
Thank you, man. That really means a lot.
You deserve it.
Come on, let's bring it in.
Bring it in.
To the race!
At least something that I gotta say is that Spike actor acts very well, like in the way he's kind of like awkward and jealous and he doesn't really know what to do. Like, because as I say, it really reminds me of someone from high school, and he a lot of times acted like that. So whoever is the actor for Spike did a very good show. Like nailing that sort of awkward thing. So wait, that means that's the end? Like, I got an achievement for like apparently becoming an icon of speed, so that's it for the speed like route? And it ended in a time trial and not a race. That's so lame. Well, whatever. Wait, hold up. They have a drift contest and the time attack. I promise that this time attack I'm most likely not beating it. I mean, we can do the drift contest with the other guy. This one is supposed to be easy. I mean, the most annoying route to do will be the pursuit one, and I really don't feel like doing it, but I think that you need to do all of them if you want to beat the game. Though I don't even know if there is actually a way to beat the game. I assume there is, but...
I knew you'd be curious. I guarantee the drift bug's gonna bite you bad.
The drift bug? Are we talking about the game not working? Because yeah, if that's the case, I can tell you this game has a lot of bugs, not just drifting. Like, I think that the drifting is the least of this game's worries. Ouch. The problem here is that this is supposed to be an easy drift event and I'm already getting mugged. So that's the issue. Some of these routes are probably gonna be absolutely painful. And in this case, beating these drift events will most likely be an absolute pain in the ass. No way you're gonna go... Okay, see, that's a problem. The server going down in maintenance in half an hour is an issue, because unlike yesterday, like that's still the time where the stream is going. That's a real problem. And the question is, how long does it go for maintenance? And more importantly, why do you have to go on maintenance every day? What, are you holding the server with sticks and duct tape or what? I mean, that's gonna suck. Do I have to end the stream earlier? Well, I mean, I could play another game, but I wasn't planning on doing that. I mean, that fucking sucks. Or maybe that just means that you cannot play it with other people. But remember what I said earlier. Like, this is yesterday. This is a game that is online only. Like, if the servers are down, the game is down. So it's probably possible that I might not be able to play it. That is an issue. Yeah, the hamster powering the server has to rest, I agree. But you know, that is a real problem, without a doubt. Like, that's gonna suck so many balls. Also, yeah, I got a message. What do you want?
Hey, bro. There's a route I wanted to show you, but it looks like I might be a bit late.
2 Edward 24, I need to run a party both ways, over.
Roger, 24.
Yeah, I'm gonna be late.
This is your vehicle?
Yes.
License and registration.
I just got pulled over.
Sir, get off your phone.
Officer, I didn't realize how fast I was going.
That's what a speedometer is for. License and registration. I'm not asking again.
Okay, I think I got me a live one. I'm gonna have to go.
Out of the car. Now.
Okay. Here's my license.
2 Edward 24, 1199.
Roger. Units to respond.
Let me see your hands.
Chill, bro.
Out of the car.
How are you getting pulled over, dude? This is Need for Speed. Just escape, you fucking moron. Like, come on. Are we playing the same game, or are you playing Euro Truck Simulator? You're not supposed to obey the law, you're supposed to break it. And when this guy starts saying license and registration, you should speed up. And then they chase you, of course, but that's the point. You know that this really feels like it's Fisher-Price Need for Speed, right? In the sense that it's like a very... I don't know what word to use, but like a and I don't know if I should say infantilized, because it's not that infantilized, I guess. Well, it's a toned down version of Need for Speed. Like, this is the same series that you don't give a fuck about what the police says, you know? Like, the police is your enemy. Well, unless you're playing Hot Pursuit and Rivals, where you can also be the police yourself. But the point is that you don't obey the police. You constantly go against them. Well, speaking of which... Hey, what, you think I'm gonna stop and get arrested here? Fuck no, I'm escaping, obviously. What do you think? You see what I mean? And I thought that Unbound was gonna be like that, because I heard that... I think I heard some complaints of Unbound being like a kiddie Need for Speed. But it's like, playing this game, it seems pretty clear that it wasn't the first one. If this game is gonna have the characters, oh no, the police, I have to pull off. No, you don't. Run. Yeah, no way, that's illegal, I know, right? Forget about the street races we're doing, of course. Those, yeah, don't worry about those. Alright, by the way, the police is after me, so this is a good attempt to try to raise the... to try to raise the fine. I think it's say 2,000... ah, fuck. 2,500 for the fine. Problem is that the police in this game is even more stupid than in the previous one, which is saying a lot, you know? But yeah, I need to get to 2,500. And simply by crashing against the police car, it seems that I do that. But yeah, 2,500. Which is this? No, well, I could knock some shit. Yeah, there you go. Right, so now escape, and I guess that guy is gonna be happy. Though I'm fearing how annoying the objectives are gonna be later. Like, it's probably gonna be like, oh yeah, escape a pursuit that is 13 minutes long. Like, you know, the final mission in Most Wanted? Well, the final mission before the final missions, I guess. Okay, so he's impressed apparently. What did you say? You pass muster, we are a tight group, be ready at a short notice. Your mom is tight, what about that? Oh, what did Manu want?
I'm gonna lie low for a bit. I think I might head over to the garage or something. There's way too much heat on me, man. I'll catch you later.
Okay. Wait, and what? Amy wants something here? No, it's the mission that is currently active. Okay. Sure. Well, I guess I should do that, probably. Rather than do that, because that's a time attack, I should do this cutscene. So the weird thing is that apparently I'm meeting this Robin girl at her location. Unlike everyone else that I was meeting them at a common meeting point, apparently this is her house. Not sure what you're trying to do here, game, but maybe I wasn't that far off when I say that this game was gonna be a visual novel. Though anything you do, I hope it's something I can show on YouTube. Will be a problem otherwise. Well, judging by the state of this place, I think... Wait, you guys live here?
Getting matching tattoos.
And I thought that only that other guy was a hobo. All of you are hobos. Look at this shit. You live like fucking cockroaches.
Well, it's only a couple hours old.
There's
some people in town you've got to meet.
Fucking dirty ass.
Risky devil. Man, I've seen him head out with bodywork taped up, zip tied, anything to get back on the block.
The harem route.
See, like this?
More like the hobo dirty ass route.
Aneurysm, like totally.
Yeah, an aneurysm, and it's gonna give you. What is that illness called? Tetanus? Like when metal is
I'm
like,
saying here, you gotta get these guys' attention.
how do you call that?
So I'll ping you later.
When metal is rusty. Like that's what you're gonna get here. You're gonna get tetanus. Hope you're vaccinated. Then these guys, I can't believe I'm hanging out with these people, dude. I feel like hanging out with Ryu from Street Fighter is less dirty than this. If that's my harem, I think I will pass. Also, wait, is Amy's mission the only... Oh, hold up, we have this guy. What do you want?
Travis, come on, man. You're telling me you don't know anything. How many different ways you want me to say it?
I just don't get it. Someone's gotta know something.
Well, they wouldn't be very good super secret underground outlaw dudes if everybody knew who they were now, would they?
You should have seen them, Robs. Oh, cray, man.
Cops were so pumped they blasted straight through and ignored us.
So count yourselves lucky. Go take a moment and chill at the diner.
Oh, Manny said he's heading over there. We can all meet up.
All right, you guys have fun. Yo, you bailing on us? Got a claim on some split rims and I ain't missing these babies. Ciao, boys and girls.
Who is this guy supposed to be, by the way? It seems like everyone else knows him, but I don't. Alright, look, I'm gonna try this time attack again. Last time I tried and I failed. Because my car... Well, for two reasons. One, my car being not good enough could be one. But also the fact that this truck is a piece of shit. So yeah, it's a bit of both.
Okay, guys. Time for talks over. Let's race.
Okay, let's try. Oh, I'm seeing a Ferrari here. Well, two Ferraris actually. A Dodge Viper. And some other shit, I guess. Actually, two Dodge Vipers. It seems that in this event, like, your opponents will be fancy cars no matter what. Because in the previous one we also saw some Lambos. Well, we also saw another Ferrari as well. So I think that at this point the game is throwing the big hitters.
Hi, it's Robin. Hey, Rob. Come on. Go without me, Cookie.
Suit yourself.
Sorry about that. Anyways, I was thinking we can meet up. Run through some synchro drifting. Hopefully see you soon, yeah? Bye.
The problem is, aren't they two characters related to drifting? I wasn't one of them enough. Like, I don't want to. I don't like drift events. Though, more importantly here, Amy herself is the one that is beating me in this event. You know? Oh, though I'm first place actually. Hold up, maybe there is some hope, but not by much. Like, I'm first by only like a very small amount of milliseconds. I could block Amy to make sure she doesn't get a better time, but that's also assuming the guys behind are not gonna get a better time, but they could. So that's a little bit of an issue, honestly. Well, and especially here, if she does have my slipstream, assuming she does, she's gonna go faster. No, she didn't. Okay, so we are supposed to survive one more lap. If we manage to survive one more lap, we win the event. And by survive, I mean obviously this guy's not getting a better time than me. And maybe I can even set a better time myself to beat my previous time. It just feels that Amy, judging at the distance she's in, she probably will beat me. I hope not, obviously, but it's looking like it. Ooh, Amy did get a better time, but it wasn't better than mine. Nice.
Robin's been singing your praises. Come on, son. Don't be stingy with the drift magic.
Oh, but there was some other random asshole that beat me. But wait, the objective is run the time attack, I just realized. I never needed to win. And why didn't I realize that earlier? You don't need to win this event. Well, fuck me, I could have finished it so long ago. I'm a moron. No, I almost won.
Hey, your ride pulled good. Maybe just some nerves, And you'll bounce back. Be safe. Later.
No, it wasn't nerves, it was that asshole winning at the end, out of nowhere. Alright, so we have target score and... Well, promise that these are 2 drift events, dude. Can we not? I guess we do have to. Alright, sure. Now... But man, did you really need... because my issue here is... I thought that the speed branch was gonna be fully related to races, but it turns out that the final event of the speed of the speed branch is a time trial and not a race. But then now you have these other events that are drifts, and it just left me thinking that why? Or do you have to give drift so much protagonism? But yeah, I guess this is the pain that Clone Cat is feeling with Need for Speed Heat. It's a shame though that you know they keep insisting in drift and drag races. Oh, 15 minutes, yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. So yeah, when that maintenance starts, are we just screwed? Like we essentially, like I have to end the stream or what? That will be fucked up, but yeah, I mean, especially considering that they say with half an hour of anticipation, but yeah, the fact that you need to, like, not even MMOs have maintenance every day, like what makes you so special? Well, the answer is nothing. Nothing makes you special. Yeah. It's a little bit of an issue. Oops. Oh, Amy's here.
Look, Spike, stay the course. That's easy for everyone else to say, man. Amy's doing good. Newbie's doing good. Where does that leave me? On the right track. It's hard to see that at this moment, Travis. Fine. One turn at a time, Spike. You two get over to the garage. I got a bit of inspiration. Hear me, Spike? Yeah, I got you. Catch you.
Wait, but didn't someone else already say that they were gonna do like a cutscene at the garage? Isn't that gonna be a conflict? Like which cutscene it's gonna play? Maybe not. I wanna try about that maintenance thing. See if I decide to like drive solo, if that will let me keep playing even after it goes on maintenance, but something tells me that won't be the case. What do you mean crash? I finished the event. Oh, it's because it doesn't finish automatically. Alright. So yeah, I got that.
Son, you nailing it. Me, I'm just blowing chunks out here. You just keep going, bro. Don't wait for my sorry ass.
And this guy seems a little bit depressed. Alright. So, oh yeah, before I forget this thing. Where was it? Game settings? Yeah, play alone. Yeah. Well, did you? Oh, it's loading, okay. I don't think this is gonna be enough to, like, avoid the maintenance, but at least we can try. Promise that I will have to load the whole thing again, but... We are most likely gonna be hit by the maintenance regardless, and at that point I will have to think of a plan, because you know what, I will use that time to customize the car in a way I like actually take my time to place decals and all sorts of shit. But I don't think you can even do that. Like, I think that the game is just unusable if the servers are offline. But the issue is that it's a combination of it's too early to end the stream, but too late to play something else, right? Like, that's the issue. It catches me on a middle ground that I don't like. So I wouldn't know what to do, you know? Well, maybe I'm exaggerating and they go on maintenance and you can still play, but if that was the case, they wouldn't be saying it with so much anticipation. Oh,
I really want to build.
Don't worry, you will.
Hope so.
Hey,
Hey.
people are starting to talk about your work here. We're close. Come on. Amy's channeling Nakai-san.
Hey, man.
Hey, Spike, get out of the way. Move.
All right, let me translate. The goal of the build is balance. I don't build for others. I build for me.
but is Nakai gonna
It takes
speak
time to realize that
Japanese?
to turn it into a reality. It
That
doesn't
would
matter
be
where the parts
funny.
come from. Airlift suspension, Japanese brakes. All that matters is you. Does it please you? Or does it not?
I mean, why didn't you have Nakai saying that? No, whatever. I also don't know if this car is gonna be enough for whatever the challenge is, because if the challenge is another time attack like the previous one, then it won't. But yeah, I don't know. Alright. So yeah, now what? Well, now we can also do the other things. There is a target score to beat here, I guess. Hey, what are your bets? What's gonna happen when the server goes on maintenance? Am I gonna get cog? My instinct tells me that I will.
So what are you thinking, Robs?
I'm not sure. I mean, there's a lot of new faces in town. It's hard to judge.
Who is Rob?
Those outlaw dudes are frontin' sleepers. Most I've never seen on the streets, unless 5-0 is on their ass.
Hey, Spikey. What gives?
Hey, look, I'm hoping to rig something up, like the old days. You know, we all meet up in the hills, maybe, I don't know, wherever.
No can do, buddy. Got things on the go. Heading back to the bunker. Gotta take care of some stuff.
Yeah, sorry, Spike. I have plans.
Hey, whatever. It's cool.
Later, all.
I'm out.
What a way to say nothing.
Manu, going to the bunker.
Like, I guess I also should start ignoring these calls.
Hey, meet me over there, dude. Pronto.
It's just that the calls usually do have useful shit, but this one was not only wordless, but also extremely long. I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say it's probably one of the longest calls in the game, I think.
Hey, you made it.
So yeah, very annoying. Whatever. So here we're racing straight against Robin. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's fine. Wait, stay with the group. Well, but what if my group is slow as shit? What do you want me to do there? That's not my fault. It seems that if you're not with the group, the multiplier doesn't apply. That's a little bit of an issue, though. Then again, look at the objective. It's not that hard to. Well, in fact, I already reached it. So I guess it is easy precisely because.
Suspension, all that power and grip needs to connect. So, you know, play around and see what suits.
Okay. Not sure what you mean by that. Like, you want me to keep turning the car, or? Or what? Now the issue is if some events are gonna have this whole thing of needing to wait for your crew members, like this has the potential to be a shit fest, you know? To be a very big shit fest. I mean, here it doesn't matter because I already have the time objectives. I think at that point might as well just make it to the end. There is no need to let this event go on for longer. That being said, for one reason or another, things are making me stay back with Robin, but you know, not needed. Just keep going forward. I hope the game doesn't penalize me for finishing the event way ahead of Robin. I will be fucked up, but it's cool. Let's see what happens. No, it's fine. You don't need to worry. Nice. Also, what was Amy talking about?
That was sick. Rows were awesome. Wish I had more time to hang, but I gotta fly. I'll catch up later. Be safe. Bye.
Yeah, okay. Oh, upgrade to fully adjustable suspension. So you do want me to upgrade. Well, can we do that later though? The problem is that all of these are about cutscenes, no matter what, you know? Like cutscene here, cutscene there. I guess I could get the cutscene. Wait, what's this? New kids in town. Is this the thing related to a Melissa or whatever her name was? Maybe? Because it's not an icon that represents anyone else. Well, since I want to do a race, yeah. I'll take that over cutscenes if you ask me. But I think that this is related to... Yeah, it's about Eddie. But as I say, Eddie is the sub-final boss of Need for Speed Underground.
Eddie's challenge is on, and I've got Eddie himself here. Welcome, Eddie.
Thanks.
So, first heat, first racer. What do you say?
They're all
Goon?
Well, yes. Honors?
Yeah. All burned.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Eddie. A man of few but precise words. Now, good luck out there.
Then we gotta beat the Gooners. Alright, pretty cool. But yeah, the point is that well, Eddie was a pretty funny guy in Underground. There is a cutscene where he basically chugs cash at you and tells you, hey, call a taxi because you're gonna go back faster that way. It's a way to make fun of you for being slow. But it was pretty funny. But yeah, that's Eddie. And Melissa is... Well, I think it's Melissa. Like, now I'm doubting. Even though I saw her name like half an hour ago. It's supposed to be... his girlfriend or something. And it's the actual final boss of the game. Not very impressive, though. It's like... Underground, unfortunately, like most Need for Speed games, have like a very shitty AI, so it wasn't hard to beat at all. But it's fine. Also, how many minutes until the maintenance, I wonder? It say 15 minutes, but how many minutes ago did it say 15 minutes? Like probably 10, right? So that means that there's only 5 more minutes until maintenance. I mean, I'm so curious to see what's gonna happen. Very, very curious. What's most likely gonna happen is that I'm gonna get kicked out. I'm gonna be staring at the title screen and you just gotta get out. Okay. So what happens when you beat this event? Like the new kids in town. Apparently I'm the new kid in town, I guess. Or are the people I race against the new kids in town? Wait, she's called Melissa. Oh, and there are 15 challenges.
Losers have been ditched, and we're on. The details are up for the next event, so check your apps.
Is there an It's event? Yeah, there is. Well, I don't mind doing this, honestly. Oh, there is a message from Robin. What do you want?
Hey, it's me. So I was just wondering what you're up to.
Hey, Robs. How about we rip up some road?
Hold on a sec, I'm on the phone. You want to get together?
Who you talking to?
Guess.
Ask him to join. More the merrier.
So what do you say? Stop it! Anyways, see you up there maybe.
Look, maybe I should have a very... to keep it classy, I have a very uncreative mind, but is the game implying that they are running a train on her, or is it just my brain being uncreative? Because I don't know, it feels like the implications here are pretty strong. Look, it's probably just me, but I don't know how else to interpret that. Well, especially if we are talking about a bunch of hobos living in the middle of trash. Like, it's not like they are it's not like they are having a chess tournament, right? And they want me to join in to see how good I am at doing at doing the King's Gambit or whatever. Yeah, as I say, it's probably just my mind being in the gutter, but I don't know how else to interpret that call. Sorry. Oh, what the fuck? What was wrong with that taxi? Man, this game is wild sometimes. But yeah. Well, regardless, the only thing that matters right now is seeing what happens when the servers hit maintenance. Also, wait, it says position 1 out of 3. Wait, was this supposed to be a race? Where did everyone go? Certainly not here. Is this a race, really? I don't see that being a race. To be a race, there will have to be competitors, but I only see myself. I guess it's because you are supposed to start playing these events when you are slower, since you get them, well, not really, like, I think that you get them at level 25 of reputation. At that point, well, I guess it depends on how you, like, it all depends on how you handle the routes, because if instead of splitting between multiple routes you do 1 or 2, at that point the requirements will go up, right? I don't know. Well, that level up build a lot for some reason.
It's Melissa here again. Now, I'm not saying I'm impressed, because, let's be honest, I'm not easily impressed. But
You know that I already beat you in Underground, right?
The next race is up. Check the app.
If anything, I should be impressed if you even managed to beat me. Yeah, there is another one here. Yeah, I'll keep doing these missions. I just feel like it. At least until one of the missions shows to be very hard. Like, I will keep going. Now, I don't want to shinz it, but around this time, it should be more or less where the maintenance is happening. And yet I'm still playing. So does that mean that the server being down means that you can still play? But maybe it only works if you're already playing, because remember that yesterday at the beginning of the stream, like, I couldn't enter the game because it couldn't load the server. So maybe now, if I were to close the game and try to re-enter, it's not gonna work, right? Well, in that case, I'm glad that I'm inside the game. Or maybe I simply am misremembering when it said that the maintenance was gonna happen, and it will still happen and will kick me out, but... No, I think it's fine. Like, it should already have happened by now. So, well, that's nice. At least if you're playing, it won't kick you out. Shame if you are not playing, that you can essentially randomly, you know, are not allowed to play the game, like to enter the game. Also, I really want to edit the decals of my car. It's not that I dislike the way it looks right now, but I wanna make it look more aggressive, you know? The problem is that if you actually bother doing customization, you're gonna be doing it for a while. That's a little bit of an issue. Oh, something that's for sure is that... Wait. Someone actually with me. Like my lap time, and by a lot. That's not good. I thought I was gonna be able to keep going on for a lot longer, but I guess not. Yeah, that's fucked up. Well, we will see. Maybe I can get a better lap time, but... Well, not if I crash like that. No, I think that, yeah, I guess the limit came faster than expected. Well, yeah, I guess in that case it's whatever. Oh, I can do donuts here. Yeah, there you go. But also, this thing, they say that they were called speedruns. The problem is that they don't really show up. I'm not sure what they are supposed to be. Well, whatever, who cares? I could go... Well, wait, there is a circuit race. Okay, let's do that. I didn't see that. Yeah, I don't have to think that twice. Let's do that. At least it seems that this crew route is not just drift, it also includes race. So that's good to know. I like it.
Awesome! You found it! Okay, let's go.
Well, you found it. I mean, it appeared on the map. Ah, fuck. I mean, I swear that these arrows have to be the most useless indicators that I've seen. I mean, precisely because you know that they don't show you the optimal racing line at all. And obviously I don't want to see the optimal racing line, but the point is that if you're gonna show a line and it's not the optimal one, you're just gonna throw me off. So obviously what I would prefer is that you didn't show anything. But no, like you don't have an option to get rid of it. Unless the option is called some bullshit that I don't know. I don't think so. Also, I think that my mind was uncreative after all. Like, these guys were probably just talking about racing, not anything else. It's just that, I mean, come on, dude, the way the whole call is framed really feels like they are not talking about racing. I guess it's like Eurobeat. You know, in Eurobeat, tracks, I mean musical tracks, like songs, usually talk about what, you know, romantic songs will talk about, but they do it always in relation to cars. So yeah, maybe this is the same, like truly carrying the spirit of Initial D, when you have lyrics that will be suggestive, but they are pretty much talking about racing. So yeah, maybe this is the same, the true successor of Initial D. So, you know, the interesting thing about the Initial D is that it never involved the police. The whole point out Initial D is that it's a street racing. There was never a time where the police got involved. So yeah, I'm not sure how much of a success or Need for Speed could be, but yeah, I guess the most common element of Need for Speed, which are police chases, are not really a thing in Initial D. It's weird because it never really got used as a gimmick. You know, I usually shows like that, even though they focus on something, maybe they could have one episode that is like a gimmick episode, that they do something out of the ordinary, but Initial D never did that. I mean, there was never a police officer trying to, you know, hunt them.
Huge crowd, big atmosphere, not to be missed.
To where? The target score. Well, the problem is that this is most likely drift. Then again, the other two are cutscenes and the other one is upgrading, and I would want to wait a little bit before upgrading. Though then again, if I only do suspension, it should be fine. Don't see any reason to do the rest if the game is just talking about suspension after all. So maybe I could do that after this. A great crowd where? Are you a schizo like Amy that hears voices in her head? Because I don't see any crowd here. Not to mention that she said great crowd at the same time that the game pretty much showed nothing. It just showed empty mountains. It makes it twice as funny, you know. Now the issue here is that it's like that previous event where you have to drift. You have to drift when they are close. And that means that a lot of drift that I would like to take very quickly, I cannot. Like, I actually have to slow down for them to catch up. Yeah, that kinda sucks. Well, kinda, you know, it does suck, for sure. Especially there, I think she crashed. Well, I don't know. If you're not putting your best, why should I put my best? And unfortunately at this slow speed, this drift are not gonna give you a lot of points. Well, that one did give me a lot of points, I guess. It's also about the multiplier, like, in the way these drift events work is that the slower you go, the worse the multiplier is. Maybe, I'm not sure, maybe not. Yeah, as I say, it's annoying having to slow down just so you are allowed to score points. Well, okay, I got the objective at least. So no need to slow down anymore, just cross the finish line. Okay, that works. And my car unfortunately is not looking very good, but it's fine. it doesn't need to. So I'm level 30 of reputation.
Dude, that was insane! I'm hitting up the next race. You should too.
Well, I like the fact that you're doing events and not... Wait, but that's not a race. Say beat the target though. Wait, isn't this the event that I just did? Right. Maybe it didn't update. I have a feeling this is the same event, or am I going crazy? Especially since she said race. This is not a race. Right, isn't this the exact same event? Well, we are gonna see depending on what she says on the initial cutscene.
Make sure you're ready.
No, okay, this is a different one, I guess. It feels like the start was the same one. Well, the target is different though. Wait, isn't this target easier? 25,000 on a length that seems like it's the same one as the previous event, so what? Wait, and why did it say that I level up to 30 now? Didn't I level up to 30 before? I mean, a lot of weird shit is happening here. Maybe it's because it's in... Well, actually, that would be messed up. If it's because the server is in maintenance and it's not tracking my progress properly. Would be funny, I guess, but... Yeah, not so funny if it involves retrying these drift events, I guess. Well, the biggest difference here, I guess, is that it's only one person in the crew instead of two. Just glad your save file isn't getting corrupted. Well, you might be speaking too soon, you know? Like, that might actually happen.
Listen, Spike says you made the mess with my tools. Now, I'm pretty sure you haven't done anything with your suspension yet. So, I guess I'm gonna have to kill Spike.
Huh.
Okay, bye.
Well, sure, kill Spike, I guess. I don't mind. Don't have a complaint. Okay, so that's enough for the target, so let's just finish the event real quick. Stay with the group, no. How about no? How about I don't stay with the group? What are you gonna do about that? Yeah, I don't know, this event was easier than the previous one. It's a little bit weird. But yeah, I guess. Why not? Alright, so what else do you want?
Alright, that was sick. I'll be at the lockup when you're done. See you there.
Well, that means cutscene, so... Yeah, maybe the best idea will be to... Oh wait, I guess I'm not in the right place to donut. But can you even donut in the middle of the grass? Maybe. Seems like it's a very annoying place to do this. That should work. Okay, that did work. So yeah, I guess I could do the upgrade. Because if it's only suspension, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. So, well, that, and I guess since I'm here, I could try checking bumpers or some vinyls in general. Like, I want to see if they are star vinyls so I can put them on this car and make it look like the Rally Impreza. But the problem is that, just like in many Need for Speed games, it seems that the UI to customize the car is pretty shit. Alright, suspension, where is it? Here. So you want this fully adjustable one. Well, apparently it will make my thing worse. Or, I guess, I don't know. So yeah, now what? do you want me to do with that? Well, that completes the mission, I guess, but hold up. Yeah, paint and wrap. I want to see... Like, last time I feel like I couldn't really make it work, but that's because... Yeah, you need to replace decal, I guess. Cannot you add another one? Maybe no. No, never mind. You are adding one. Like, it shows you the layer, I guess. But you have to press edits. No, that is a decal that is there. Oh, it's on the back. But why is it there? Like, it's not just how replacing the decal. Well, you have stars actually. Hold up. Complete shapes. Yeah, well, ironically, it has a star as an icon, but I don't see any stars here. Well, that's a little bit clickbaity, don't you think? You have a lot of shit, though. Well, I can actually use this with the controller. Yeah, I think that stars as a shape are most likely in basic shapes. Like, well, the ones that I saw, yes. Well, and you have individual stars. For example, if you want this, you can move it too. Just that takes a little bit of a long time. Yeah, I don't think that's the one I kinda want. Not to mention, how do you change the color? So, am I even putting them? I think that this is not working properly, because you're supposed to press enter, I think, to place it, unless... I don't know, I feel like that doesn't work the way it's intended. Because no, that's not what I meant to do, clearly. Rotate... I don't know what's the button to rotate. Oh, it says it up there. Damn, it rotates extremely slowly. And the question is, how do you change the color? Decal duplicated. No, I didn't want to do that. Isn't there any way to change the color? Problem is that all of the buttons that I see, none of them mention, or well, show a color. Not to mention, I don't know how to go back, because you have redo and undo, but that's also not what I mean. It just seems like a very unfortunate case of very shit. I don't even know how to get out now. I guess with save. It's very shit UI to do this, unfortunately. Like, I didn't want to do that. Wait, I can get out of here. I put override, but if I put back... Okay, I put override in there. And then it goes back here, and it puts me back here. Like, I'm stuck. Like, I'm actually stuck here. There's nothing I can do. Unless I save it like a new one. Or maybe I could redo everything. But I just don't know. The game crashed. Nice. The game crashed. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but then... How is it possible that every single Need for Speed game has such a shitty ass UI anytime that you want to edit the car? Well, I guess the underground games weren't so bad, actually. Like, if anything, well, that's the funny thing. The very first two games... Well, the very first two games. They weren't the first two games. I mean, the first two games, ever since the games wanted to have a narrative, right? Are basically the best ones when it comes to the UI, and everything afterwards has been downhill. Because even Most Wanted had a very shitty UI for specifically customizing the cars. Well, the issue here is that if the servers are in maintenance, it's not gonna let me in. Which means that I will have to end the stream. Well, no, it's loading. So wait, was the maintenance a lie or what? Probably, I guess. It had to be. But yeah, I guess I am not I am not gonna be able to change the decal, so then I really wanted to. I guess another thing I could do is use a pre-made one, but the issue is with the pre-made one is that it's not gonna have what I want, you know? Maybe they should restart them. It's possible. It's just that calling it a maintenance, it's a little bit of a clickbait. Like when you say that you're gonna go on maintenance, it means that you down the servers, you do something, and then you put them back up. And yeah, it's possible that that do something just means spending like a minute doing it, but like maintenance makes me think of something that takes a while, not something that can be solved in like, you know, in just couple minutes. But hey, better that way, I guess. I cannot complain, you know. Well, unfortunately, the problem is that every time you start, you have to wait. So unfortunately, it kinda saved my shitty ass edit, and I didn't want to.
I'm not sure. I mean, there's a lot of new faces in town.
Well, I guess I could just...
Those outlaw dudes are front and sleep.
Come on.
Most I've never seen on the streets, unless 5-0 is on the ass.
Hey, Spikey. What gives?
Hey, look, I'm hoping to rig
I could try putting another one here, but it's just that it's gonna be hard to find one that looks like the one I want, that is simply
I have plans.
Hey, whatever. It's cool.
like
I'm out too.
but they're also preset thingies.
There's only one reason for that.
Yeah, then there is my shit. Well, here you can change by trending, most recent, most popular.
Pretty seedy, but it's fun.
I don't know what these guys are talking about, by the way. Yeah, but as I say, there's none of this that look like the Impreza. Well, maybe if I actually pick an Impreza, that might be a thing in this game, there will. Yeah, none of the pre-made ones seem like they resemble that. That's a shame. I mean, I get that it's a pain in the ass to do it, but it also doesn't help that the UI just doesn't work properly, you know? None of these are the ones I want, or even close to it. So I guess not. Whatever. But it's a shame though that those random stars just stay there. And now I'm afraid to even modify it if it's gonna crash again, you know? I could... It's just that I really want to, because that just looks so stupid. Like, isn't there a way to at least change the color? Oh, you know, the problem is that apparently there are 5 stars in here. Like, by clicking a lot, it made me do that, but it's weird that there is no... Well, okay, you know what the issue is here? I'll tell you what the issue is. The issue is that there is no button to apparently go back. Like, you are here editing and you cannot go back to stop, you know? Like, it just does not work properly. Fuck. I mean, maybe if I put new save, it lets me get out. No, as you can see, it's ultra bugged. Okay, you have more controls there, apparently. But it feels like it's bugged because it's like it's trying to control the gamepad and the keyboard at the same time. Alright, just delete this. Well, at least I was able to delete the stars. But then the issue is when I try to save, it's like it... Well, it's saved there, but yeah, then it keeps me back in. It's like enter cannot be used to get out, and if I press back, it just goes back here. It's like an infinite loop. You cannot get out of here once you are in. Like, I don't know how they managed to make it work this badly, but it's working this bad. Like, I'm stuck. I cannot get out. So essentially entering here is a dead trap. Damn. That's pretty wild. I gotta say. And even wilder here, apparently you cannot pick a color with these shapes, or at least, well, maybe you can, but But here, unless I Alt F4, I have no way of doing anything. I'm stuck. Why? Why do you have to be like that? Like, what's the reason? Because I should press override, but it's back here already. And I'm not sure what I could even press. I don't think there's anything I can press. Like, you just have to assume that you're bone. Well, Alt F4, I guess, but that's so stupid. Like, can something in this fucking game work properly? I guess not, but like, it's so frustrating. Like, you're seeing this shit, right? Like, it's not that I'm exaggerating, it's that the game is this shitty from a technical perspective. Like, it really feels like it was, like, it's being held together by stick and duct tape. Like, how can it be coded so badly? It's just crazy to me. It's like the game really wants to piss me off, you know, and it's doing a good show. Like, I gotta admit, it's doing a fantastic show at pissing me off. God damn it, dude. I don't even know if I apply like a community skin, if it's also gonna glitch there. Maybe, probably, most likely. It's fine. It's just very irritating, you know. It's irritating just seeing so much incompetence. Like, because it feels like it's made on purpose, except that it's not made on purpose. Like, these people are just incompetent. Because, I don't know, they hire morons or... I mean, yes, that's the answer. Like, what other thing is... These are shits that if you minimally test the game, they show up. You know, like, you don't have to do any crazy button combination, or you don't need to get stuck in a very specific place in a very specific way. Like, it is something that is like so basic, and yet it happens. Yeah, the franchise grid reboot. It reboots the IQ of the developers back to 0, I guess. Yeah. And here it's not really to blame specifically a programmer. Here it's more of the project leader. Like, how do you not detect this shit?
So what are you thinking, Robs?
I'm not sure. I mean...
Shut up. Yeah, let me exit the garage, because if I stay any longer here... Though, did you take the suspension upgrade? You should. If you remember that stupid ass star, you most likely remember the suspension upgrade. It has to be the case. Most likely. I mean, now that star out of nowhere is just gonna look so stupid. Amy also has a message, by the way.
Hey, it's Ames. Just thought I'd check in. Thought I'd tempt you with a little drift. Double check your suspension. I'm not one to judge, but looked a bit off, if you know what I'm saying. Be cool.
Why does it have to be a drift contest? Though that's an issue. I don't think I did a drift event at hard difficulty before. So unless it's not about winning, this is gonna suck. That takes time, should once the game out by summer. I mean, you can say that, but it just feels like here the foundation is fucked. You know? It's not like it's... Well, maybe it is something that they did at last minute, but... I don't know. Well, I'm most likely not winning this drift event, by the way. Hey, who knows? Well, no, I know. I know very well I'm not winning this shit. I don't know how tweaking the suspension here will even help you in the first place. Like, I don't know about that shit. And I'm surprised, since this is meant to be a more casual game, that tweaking the suspension is even a thing. Yeah, I'm not winning this. Well, it seems that the Amy rule ends right there, because I'm not winning that shit. The problem is that, man, everything else is a fucking cutscene, dude. What a fucking pain. Honestly, I should end the stream right here, because I'm getting frustrated. Like, it's garbage after garbage. Well, I could also skip this cutscene. The problem is that here, apparently this guy, like the outlaw, is not really a character that showed up before, so maybe that's gonna be important. Also, I like how the car just crashes into the wall of the restaurant. Okay, so it's this guy, and it's one of the big guys. But no, he's just part of the background, I guess.
It was nuts. We hit the intersection, and then these guys came busting through in like these.
I don't give a fuck. So yeah. What else do you want? Oh, there is an image of Virgin Mary. I wasn't expecting that. Pretty interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, I guess meet these guys. Wait, what bunker are we talking about? Did we meet this place before? I don't know. Isn't it the first time I go here? Yeah, I know, it's very surprising to see like a religious figure casually in a game. Yeah, this is the first time I'm here, I think. What is this guy doing? Was he meditating?
You know I was there, man. I thought you were meditating.
I was visualizing.
Oh, so this guy is a stoner, okay. Gotcha. Well, he looked the part, definitely.
Plenty of time for that behind the wheel, man, I'm sure.
Yeah, I do.
Well, look, man, I don't give a fuck about any of you. Wait a second. I got an achievement that says learn how to drive with style. So don't tell me that that's also the end of style. That will be weird. I mean, there were very small amount of events for that, right? Well, whatever. There's only one more. Robin at the lockup, whatever. Now, where are the calls? Like, no one is calling. Like, I'm running out of missions. Or do I need to beat that drift event? I hope not. I mean, eventually, yes. But, okay, there is a call there. That's the wrong button, because I'm a fucking moron. Oh, though it's not a call, it's a test. Run 2 roadblocks in a pursuit and escape. Are there roadblocks? I haven't seen one yet. But you want me to trigger the police? Well, there are police stations. I think they are there specifically to trigger them, but I haven't seen one of those things yet. Oh, and you can only route there. You cannot even teleport. That's annoying. Friendless bad end. Honestly, if anything, it will be a good end. Because these guys are just so annoying. But yeah, well, I don't know. I guess I should trigger this fucking cutscene, I guess. And skip it, that's the important part. It's not enough to trigger it, you have to skip it. You have the moral duty to skip these shitty ass cutscenes. Let me enter. This place is supposed to be like a warehouse.
Oh, hey! Check it out. You gotta see this. This right here is what we're trying to achieve. Man.
Oh, so the notebook is working as well as the game. Nice.
Cook's out front of the pack. We're all behind him, fishtailing, squealing, whatever, doing our thing. Out of nowhere.
Yeah, okay. Very interesting.
Yo, man, I gotta get out of the city. Cops are all over me for some reason.
Hey, you guys there?
Yeah, I was just saying I'm thinking of heading up.
Guys, don't shut the fuck up, dude. Alright, is this at least gonna trigger an event, I hope.
Why not? I can use a break. When you headed up?
Soon.
Okay. Well, let me tie a few things off here.
Cool. See you up there.
Yeah, see ya.
I got a house, I can't be friends with you hobos anymore. Well, I mean, that's the thing. These guys seem to all be hobos. Which makes sense since they are constantly, you know, running away from the police. Well, actually, no, that's the thing. They are not even running away from the police. They are just having illegal street races. But we already saw one of the calls that just has one of these guys being a bitch to the police. So they are not even outlaws. Well, I mean, apparently one of them is an outlaw, but it's none of them, I think.
Okay, clock's ticking. Get ready to roll.
That star there is so stupid. I think I will probably want to try doing that off stream, like trying to customize the decals in some way. Because honestly, like doing it on stream and it crashing like that is not something I wanna do, obviously. So that is way more than enough. Well, they did say it was an easy event, but...
Hey you, it's Robin. Some guys are meeting up in Burnwood. I can't make it, but you should check it out. Head over and see what's going on.
I mean, as long as it's not a drift event. I guess that's also another issue with this game. These events are drift events and, you know, time trial events that are mandatory. So unlike Most Wanted and even Underground 2, like Underground 2 had some very shitty events, especially the drift ones, but they were completely optional. In this game they aren't. You know, that's the problem. Like it really feels like we are unevolving in a lot of things. So yeah, I mean, I know that it's early to say because we are not close to beating the game apparently, but I gotta say that so far, considering this game is Most Wanted 5 pretty much, I will say that it's the second worst Most Wanted. Obviously the worst being the Most Wanted reboot. In fact, this one should have been the Most Wanted reboot and that game shouldn't even exist. But yeah, it unfortunately does. But yeah, I mean, if it didn't exist, this will be the worst one, I guess, so at least it has that. Because it's a game that is obviously worse than Undercover, which is pretty much Most Wanted 3, you know?
What I hear, cops ain't getting any less down below. Let's roll.
Win the sprint, well, oh yeah, that's, okay, gotcha. I'll do the sprint race. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. At least here we're having some races. That's good. But yeah, I am still a little bit afraid of where all this is gonna go. You know? Because if that drift event is anything to go by, this thing will absolutely get hard. So why are you not starting the event? It's not giving me the prompt to start the event. Why not? It's not. Why not? This shit is bugged. Like, I'm in front of the event. Okay, that worked, I guess. Didn't appear as a prompt, so that's weird too. But then again, this game working incorrectly is the expected behavior, you know? You cannot expect this game to work properly. It just doesn't work that way. Wait, no way, this is... Oh, never mind. Wait, again, where are my opponents? It says position 1 out of 3 like one of the previous races, and just like that previous race, I haven't seen a single opponent. Because I think that one that I overtook, it says 3rd place, so it cannot be from this race, right? If it was the 3rd place, I will be 2nd after overtaking him, but I'm 1st. Well, keep in mind that the first race in the game against Spike was a race where he basically did a U-turn and completely abandoned the race, so yeah, this shit malfunctioning is simply the natural state of this. Just the way it works, you know? Nothing out of the ordinary. Got him. Seems that it's taking longer now that I'm level 30 of reputation to actually level up.
You better pick up this message, cause this is it. We're shredding with Risky Devil tonight, so get over here.
What is the Risky Devil? Is that the name of a place? Will anyone name a place Risky Devil? No, Risky Devil is a character. Well, I mean, to be fair, I skipped the cutscene, so if she talked about it there, I wouldn't know. Well, maybe that's one of like the big 5 guys, probably. Alright, well, let's see if he shows up.
No time to waste. Find a spot.
Wait, none of these guys is called Risky Devil. Are you making shit up? Fuck, I was following the other asshole. Turns out the other asshole wasn't even part of the event. Nice, pretty cool. Fuck me. Nah, it's fine. So it takes a while to restart an event, unfortunately.
No time to waste. Find a spot.
Yeah, well, I agree that there is no time to waste, but I think that the game is the one that disagrees. Well, at least here this is not a competition. It's about getting that drift down, but it's also... Since it says drift train here, it means that I cannot be far from these guys, I think. Well, at least there's 4 of them, so at least assuming one of these is gonna follow me closely, hopefully. Shit. Come on, dude. Also, I wonder if the fact that I have a fully customized suspension but I didn't do shit with it, if that might affect my drifting negatively. It probably does, but dude, how will I know how to customize the suspension? Like, I'm pretty sure there are people that drive real life cars, and I'm not talking about competitors, though maybe that applies to competitors too, that don't know shit about suspension. Why would a random casual video game player know that? I wouldn't. Well, apparently I level up. At least the customization is like super easy.
Dude, that was sick. Look, I'll be tied up for a while, so do your thing and I'll get back to you in a bit. Be safe. Later.
But I still don't know who that devil guy is, because it didn't seem like he showed up. At least that's the name of the crew. That's a very stupid name. Alright. I could try adjusting the... Well, I could also just do the drift events here, I guess. Since this one doesn't seem like it's gonna be as hard as the one with Amy, but... I will need to look up... Well, look into that customizable suspension shit and see how that goes. So this one is a drift trial, so that just means that you need to drift. And that's the end of that. Not competing with anyone and not waiting for anyone either, just getting the drift objective. And that one seems like it's pretty easy. Yeah, I don't know, I don't think my suspension, like changing my suspension could change this so much, because it's not that what I'm doing right now is bad for drifting, it's just that that drift event has opponents that are very good, I guess. Ouch. That was bad. That might actually cost me the event like a moron. But no, there is still one more corner. No way. Okay, that is enough.
Thanks for helping me. Your girl just needed a bit of TLC. She's running unbelievable. It doesn't
What
take
is
much to
TLC?
stand out for sure. Hey, since you two are on here, have you been noticing how strange Manu's been acting? Maybe he's doing those cop baiters, living a double life. Manu couldn't keep a secret if his life depended on it. So you can meet up tonight? No can do. Take new guy. You sure? Yeah. Sorry, girly. Okay. Later. See ya. Okay.
Wait, how was this other guy calling me while I was in the call?
Be hanging at my place. Ciao.
What? Okay, hold up. There is another drift event with Manu. Wait, you want me to check the message? But I just did that.
Thanks for helping me.
This is the same shit. Okay, now it changed it as meeting at her lockup, okay.
Hey, since you two are on here,
Well, I can keep doing the drift events. Like, I wanna keep going until it tells me that I have no more events and they are all simply, you know, cutscenes. And that's where I wanna leave it.
Hey, son. You ready for this?
Am I? I don't know. Oh wait, this is a drift contest, unfortunately, so this is the kind of event that I will easily lose. Because yeah, here you gotta compete against others. Oh, well, I guess that guy is not competing. But I think that it said that was Marcia, so I guess it's not a guy. I guess that one is not competing either. Unfortunately, here I have a big point deficit. Well, maybe not that big, actually. Hard to tell because technically they are behind me. I fucked that up. I could have gotten a lot of points. Damn it, stop crashing! That's the issue. If I crash like that, I cannot do these corners. Like, that's what's gonna end up costing me the event. But yeah, these are corners where you can get a shit ton of points, but I keep fucking it up. At least that crash wasn't enough to cancel the points, but I also didn't take that corner properly. Yeah, pretty cool. God damn it. I'm still on the lead at least. Well, there is, by the way, no end of event when it comes to... Like, the event doesn't end at a specific place, it ends at a specific time. So it doesn't really matter if you are ahead or not. Well, on the right side it seems that at least these events that are medium difficulty are not that hard to beat, I guess. Because if they really wanted to, they could have easily bested me. But they didn't, so I just gotta assume that yeah, it's because it's medium. So the issue is when it goes too hard, because that's the current Amy event is in hard and I cannot really, ouch, beat it. Well, at least I did beat that one. Make Godzilla look like Parks and Rec. They didn't put the whole name, but yeah. These guys are really skimming through copyright.
That was serious, bro, for real. Hey, I heard Block posted some new videos. I'm gonna have to check it out in the bunker. My cell's acting up, so maybe I'll see you over there, alright? Later, bro.
So that guy is the boss of this category, I guess. The guy that he mentioned, Block, I don't know. So the only event left is winning this one. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time, but I'm most likely not winning this. The other two are cutscenes and the other one is a pursuit, so I'm not gonna bother. But I wanna try to see if I can get this one. And as you could see in those events, I don't think that adjusting the suspension is gonna... Well, maybe it will make a difference, but the thing is that my suspension right now is not in a horrible state, you know? It works, kinda. Last time I tried this, I got my ass kicked, and you can tell, just like the event before this one, like these guys are not fooling around with the cars. You can see the kind of cars that... The problem is that I keep crashing and all my points are being cancelled because of that. So that's the main issue. Though everyone crashed here and somehow they got points, so you have to be full of shit then. Because all of you, I saw you crashing against the wall. You could not have gotten points out of that, but you somehow did. You know, my problem here, like I'm seeing here, it's that I'm crashing against the wall, but it makes sense. The walls here are so close that there's not many places where you can go. This event will be hard, I guess not because of the opponents actually, like I thought. It's not that they have like a very high score, it's just that the track is shit. I mean, for doing a drift event at least. The guy is called number 1, like the kid next door character.
Is Amy choked with you or something?
Well, kinda, but I think I smoothed it over.
You do not want to be on that girl's bad side.
I ain't. Never mind about that, I'm telling you, Robs. It was him. I know that car anywhere.
Could have been. Ken Block's whole crew is in town setting up on that Gymkhana.
We should get together.
This corner is the shittiest one by far. Holy shit.
Risky devil stuff again?
Kinda. What about Amy?
Yeah, just talk to her. She's headed over to the bunker.
Alright, well...
What about Amy that she's giving me these shitty ass events? That's what.
I'm gonna cruise over to the bunker.
Oh, dude. Like, but this is impossible to do a drift here. There is not enough space. And that's the whole track, by the way. Like... Yeah, like we should look through the track. This is the track. This is where you're intended to drift. That's just crazy, dude. Now, this is so bad. And I'm obviously on last place, but... Alright, I'm not doing this event then. I mean, sure. Well, I guess in that case that's gonna be it for me for today. So I'll go to the garage. And more importantly, off stream I'll try to customize the car a little bit better, since it's pretty clearly that if I try to do it on stream the game is just gonna crash, and that's not very good for the stream. But yeah, I will attempt to do that off stream, and hopefully I can make the car look the way I want it to look. I doubt it though. With how shitty the customization UI is, I don't think it's gonna happen, but hey, hopefully it does. Wait, what do you want, Melissa? Yeah, I already did it and I got my ass kicked. You don't need to tell me, yeah, I'm aware. I just got my ass kicked, that's it. Wait, what the hell? I have a duplicate of my car? What the fuck? Are you seeing this? Wait, what car am I using then? No, not this shit, for fuck's sake, then. This. So this one has 598 horsepower. But what about this other one? I mean, it's the same car. So I duplicated my car? Damn. That's pretty crazy. You know, this is essentially like a Pokemon Red tier bug. You know, Pokemon Red released in 1996, a game for the Game Boy, had a bug where you could duplicate items in your inventory. Well, this is essentially that. Except that here, more than duplicating, I replace the Porsche that was here with this shit. So I don't even know here what even is supposed to be my real car. That's pretty funny, but yeah, it's perfect for how badly this game works in general, I guess. But yeah, that will be it for me for today. As I say, I'll try somehow to customize the car off stream, but I don't really have many expectations. But in any case, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with more of this, hopefully with less technical issues. But yeah, have a good one and take care.